studio. Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee, we don't play around here. Cooper Man plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the webinars for me. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. Cooper Man, please. From the whipping in the studio. Running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee, we don't play around here. Cooper Man plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the webinars for me. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. Cooper Man, please.
Good evening, folks. I think you can hear me now. Oh, yeah. Yes, you can hear me. Don't forget. We're coming through now, baby. All right, okay. Sorry about that technical issue, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, we are here now. To our beloved, lovely viewers, and thank you. We are working now. That's fantastic. I know before I tip something by accident, and that should be really nice and cool, and we should be coming through really cool. And I'm here. Hello, folks. Let's start again from the beginning. These things happen, don't they? These things really do happen. Thank you for sticking by, guys. Really, really good of you. Technical issues happen, and you've just got to be able to deal with them. Fortunately, I'm surrounded by people that don't know what they're doing, so I have to know what I'm doing myself. So that's always a bit of a bonus. Thank you all. Just gonna shake it, baby, with some rave, man. Is this Pop Idol? Is this Pop Idol? No, but someone said that we actually look like. Hello, Mark Anthony. Oh, that's way because you're here. Believe it or not, someone said that we look like Babe Station. When we go live, it's weird. I don't know why we look like Babe Station. I don't think we do. Goodness gracious, we've been doing all sorts today, mate. I've got so much news to tell you about. It's unbelievable. You're not going to believe it. Hello, Ben. How you doing? And Dirty Joe, how are you doing, buddy? And Adel Monoman Boo, very nice. How are you as well? Thank you for following, darling. Very, very good of you. Whoever you may be. Dance. I don't know who you could be. Who could you be? That's very nice. Wondering. We are ready for cyber attacks. Let's put it that way. Oh yes, we are. Say no more. Oosh, psh, I'll be like this. Oosh, get out of the way. Go. No. You can't hit me. Do you know why? Because you're a weirdo and very lonely man who's got no friends. Anyway, carrying on. I'm joined today by my good fellow. Are you ready, Mark? Are you going to look ready, or are you going to be ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to go? He's doing something. I don't know what he's up to. He's looking for something. Oh, are you looking for that?
It's fine. Go on.
Is it good? Yeah?
Yeah, I saw it out after.
Guys, we're live. Mr. Harrison is in the building. Hello, Mr. Harrison. Hello. How are you, darling?
Yeah,
you okay, mate? You okay?
Yeah, I'm
all
good.
Good? All good. How are things? Everything good?
Yeah, not bad.
Are we having a nice day today? Are we having a great day, or just an okay day?
Yeah, I'm having a good day.
What have you been up to? Anything exciting?
No, just been out with the missus.
All right.
Yeah.
Did she make you?
Yes, she forced me to go out.
All right, because you like being on your own, really, don't you? You're not really into, you know what I mean?
We went to Mr. Bazzary's.
Smart, I've just realised something. Yeah. Well, no one knows you're here yet. Shut up for a minute. No one knows you're here. You know something? We're actually streaming. Believe it or not, guys. I've been ordering jelly babies. Oh, okay, Ben. Believe it or not, guys, we're actually streaming at 100. I'm streaming at 1080. Oh. I think I'm streaming at 1080p. Just check if I'm streaming. Am I streaming at 1080p, Callum? That's weird, isn't it? Wow. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be 720. Oh my God, it's working cool, isn't it? It's probably going to go mess up and break any second now. But it looks really, 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 really nice and clear tonight. I can't believe I'm at 1080. I should be at 720. It's not what I want to be cleaning at, 720. You know what I mean? Yes, you are. Yeah. How come? What's all that about? I shouldn't be doing that. It looks good. Thanks, Ben. Anyway, guys. So what have you been up to, Mr. Harrison? Anything exciting apart from going out with your missus somewhere where you was made to go? Anything exciting?
No, just been watching football.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was all right.
What did you get up to? Anything exciting?
What, we're watching the football?
Yeah. No, I mean, was you not watching it with the missus?
Well, yeah.
Did you go to the pub or at home? Or?
No, I was just at home watching it. Went out for a meal at Mr. Bazzary's and we went for a nice little walk.
You went to Mr. Bazzary's?
Mr. Bazzary's.
What did you have to eat there? Did you have any garlic around?
There was probably garlic in some kind of
No,
food,
you know what I mean, garlic. Do you like, because people hate garlic.
I don't.
People hate garlic. I had some garlic today, mate.
I like garlic.
Conscious.
I like garlic.
I'm a bit conscious about. You know what I mean? I'm a bit conscious.
I like garlic.
But anyway, we are joined by our third man, the gruesome twosome, where the new gruesome twosome, because the old gruesome twosome, one of them got really poisonous, and we had to kill him off. So he's gone now. Dirty Joe food. Oh, you've had some food. Okay. So we are joined by the one and only. No, she's not here yet. She's not here yet. But he is. Mr. Mole's here. Hello, Mr. Mole. How are you, darling? Are you doing well? Oh, thanks, Mark. Mark's just telling me. There you go. Now you're on. You're live, mate. Hello.
How have you been, Mr.
Hello?
Mole? Big Smoky,
Good
how have you
people,
been?
how are you all been?
Big Smoky in the house. What have you been up to? Anything exciting? Did it by itself there. That's cool, isn't it? We have been watching some films, haven't we?
Played a bit of Fortnite.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
not until Friday.
Anything exciting?
No, just
Apart
just,
from
a, just
Fortnite.
a really simple day.
Nothing.
No, just.
Have you been, yeah,
Wait, I forgot. Yeah, so I got really bored this morning. Yeah.
Okay,
when I was
right, here we go.
excited,
You forgot, didn't you,
I,
Callum? What you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
You completely forgot
I
that.
talked about.
Should we start again?
Like,
Right.
yeah.
Hold on a second.
You
Hold
talk
on,
about
hold on.
5 Viagra, 7
Right,
Valiums.
here we go.
and about-
So that brings me to my right man. Mark's here, and we're also joined by the super duper good lad, Mr. Mole. Mr. Mole, what have you been up to today? Anything exciting?
Yeah. So this
Tell us
morning
more.
I was a bit on it, and I was like, I was a bit low on energy, so I got some caffeine drinks, a few of them like just 8-hour energies, and then I thought I've still got some fireworks left, and let's just say just for anyone who's never tried this, do not sellotape fireworks to your arse and say I'm a rocket and charge into a police station. It was a bit strange, but it was fun. I got tackled by some men, so that was always good.
Does that go down as terrorism?
No, they
couldn't
called it a political view.
Alright,
I went,
okay.
well, they went, what do you stand
What,
for?
what political view was it?
I think they just
Um,
thought he's an idiot. That's what he's funny. Isn't he? What's he an idiot doing in here with fireworks taped from his arsehole?
Like, what
What's all
police
that?
station you went to, yeah, that they thought, yeah, a guy with a fucking rocket in his arsehole was a political view? Yeah, Dirty Joe.
I was like,
That's unbelievable.
Look up Dirty Joe.
Holy
I stand for not
shit,
cutting
you're
down trees.
stupid.
and they believed me,
Sorry.
and I walked out.
Rocket Man, that is right,
Dirty
mate.
Joe said you're the rocket man.
VOP Gaming, I'm putting that on my bucket list. VOP Gaming, I know VOP Gaming. Where do you know VOP Gaming from? I think that's from the veteran site. I'm sure it is. He's a cool guy. I like this dude. He's cool. I can't remember if he's from Texas or New York, somewhere like that. I can't remember.
When you
But thanks for dropping in, mate.
when
really
you
good of you.
strap the rocket up, yeah.
Why did you
Did you
strap
get
the
it?
rocket?
Did you get it
bumhole?
strapped the right way so it faced outwards and not inwards?
Yeah,
Oh.
did you inwards or outwards, mate?
I should say that's between me and my doctor.
Could you share anything about what's been going on lately with you and your doctor or not? Is it really private or can we not talk about
Let's just say, apparently there's a limit to how many prostate exams you can have.
it? Do you keep going up for him and saying, changing your name and putting like disguises
Yeah.
on and all that stuff?
Apparently,
I've come
apparently
for
the
a what's
week
it
it
one?
worked.
More like the dildos on the rocket. Yeah. Yes, I am. I'm a vet. I'm friends with Doc Salt. Yeah, Doc. I haven't seen
Doc
Doc. He's
Salter.
cool, man. I love Doc. He's a really nice guy, Doc, as well. He's a really he does a lot for charity as well, for veterans and other charities as well. He's quite a cool guy. I think he was in the Marines, wasn't he? I'm right. He was in the Marines. That's why I know him. The Army connection. You see, he was in the Marines, and yeah, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
Did it get stuck?
Did he get stuck, mate?
The fuse didn't defuse.
Let's just say, anytime you want, Joe, you can come find out.
It's because now, am I right? In you've got right, who is it? Who are you after, and who are you trying to make jealous? I can't work it out, Cal. Is it
Oh,
Ben
it's-
or is it?
It's a love quadrigal at this point. I don't know, some big
the
shape.
more
It's a wood god.
the more important thing
Well, it's
is
4 people up. I was in the Marines and he was in the Navy. I was in the Navy. That's right. The coppers gave him some gravy when he landed. I thought about a really good thing, guys, and we just see Callum's up for it. Callum's really up for it,
Well,
right?
mate, he's
But
up for
Ben's
strap-
not up for it. Ben's not up for it.
after strapping a rocket to your ass, you're up for anything, really.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. But believe it or not, right, yeah, this is my idea to make loads of money, right? I think we've become an internet sensation. Callum's well up for it. We're just waiting for the other person, right? We want it to be Ben, actually. But if Joe's interested, just let us know. What it is, right? I've recently purchased a massive buckets and buckets of Kentucky chicken gravy. Okay, loads of it. And it's stuck in my shed. I thought, what can I do with it? I know what to do. I'll have a word with Cal, my old mate here, and I'll get a children's paddling pool, okay? And we're going to fill it with gravy. Obviously, we'll warm it up. We're not monsters, you know what I mean? We're going to warm it up, right? And we're going to basically get Callum and his accomplice, which probably Ben, all right? We're going to dress him up in Speedos with Cooperman Place logo on the front, right where your bit is, right? And we're going to give him buckets of chicken gravy and buckets of KFC for him to eat, right? And we're going to see, and I reckon we'll get we'll just get millions of views. I think we'll knock the competition off. You know, all these ones that do in hot tubs, all these fit girls, these fit ladies with nice underwear on, and you know, the mothers obviously don't like them anymore. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to have a thing where I think? Am I allowed to say that I think that's wrong?
What?
That on Twitch we have streamers that stream in hot tubs.
Yeah, you're allowed to voice your opinion.
Can I say that? Because
Yeah.
I think that's really shit. I just think that's a shit thing.
I don't think they should be
I
on
really
Twitch.
like them.
Oh,
Hey?
no, I don't think they should be on Twitch. They
I'm not
should
saying I
start-
don't like them. Whoa.
They should
Hold
go on OnlyFans or something.
Yeah,
or,
they should have their own thing.
or something else like that.
Oh yeah, but they usually use that to build up their other platforms, don't they?
Yeah.
Because on here they can't
Yeah,
go
I
full
suppose
news
so.
on them once they cancel. They get
Yeah, they
followers
come-
and then go. That's how
See,
they build
the thing
it.
is, because I'm going to say Amaramp's subscriber base is mostly desperate, lonely men.
Oh yeah,
who
yeah.
think they've got a 1%
Without a
chance.
doubt, mate. Without a doubt.
You dickhead. But for some reason, when you see Amaranth, say if you saw Amaranth nude, you'd be like, right, okay, when you see a nude. But when you see her in a hot tub in a bikini, you're like, oh my.
I don't know if I'd be
Do you
doing
know
that
what I mean?
then. That's what a terrible
There's
thing to think about.
There's
How dare you.
something more enticing about not seeing the reveal.
Well, I mean, Mark and Callum like dipping their sausage and gravy. I don't know, but I don't know what that means.
It's got an
Sausage,
obsession for gravy.
dipping
tonight.
my sausage in my gravy. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't? Why
I
would
like
you not
dipping
dip
my
your
sausage
sausage
in the
in
gravy.
gravy? It's lovely. I mean, why would you not
Maybe
do
want
that?
some sausage and gravy.
I had a little bit tonight, actually.
Oh, by the way, if you anybody in
yeah.
the chat, if you subscribe to Amaranth, I'm sorry if I offended you.
Yeah. So basically, you've offended me, Ben, Callum,
Joe,
Gaming, everyone, the whole,
Ben
basically,
Watkins.
the whole 5,000 people viewing us
Myself.
right now. And you should tell yourself off as well, mate, because that's disgusting. How dare you? I'm very surprised that we are streaming this at 1080p.
It is,
I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
it's all working correctly as far as I
Since
can
we're-
tell.
all right,
What a
it's good, isn't it?
miracle this is. Let's go tell the local news.
What a miracle this is! Oh, the local news. So what have we got on news, mate? Let me tell you some news, right? Okay, let me tell you some news. That was a really good plug there, Mark. Well done, Mark. Well done. Here we go. I have to tell everyone about. We speak into microphones all the time because it's terrible. So have you got to do it right? So TSSA members, which are basically train operators and all that stuff. Basically, train operators and then PO.
What's TSA mean?
It's Trains Summer Association, right? It's anyway. I don't know, Callum. When you put rockets up your house, put it on OnlyFans. That's a good idea. Thanks, Joe, for that amazing information. Thank you.
I call myself Rocket Ham.
Rocket Ham. Actually, man, if you could put you on a spit roast and did that, you'd probably look a big ham, wouldn't you? You know what I mean?
Transport Security Administration.
What does it stand for?
Transportation Security Administration.
There we go. You're in it there. TSSA. That's it. Well, it says that they will strike.
Oh.
They will strike in November. In December, they will strike, mate. I would like to buy that T-shirt, Mark. What T? Oh, this one. Would you like this T-shirt? Yeah. Well, if anyone wants this T-shirt, I will give it away. If anyone really wants it, you can have it. It was given to me by a big fan of the show. Gave me this T-shirt. Very big fan of the show.
Oh, one of our biggest supporters, I believe.
One of our biggest fans gave us this T-shirt, and it's really brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show. So yeah, that seems I was like Gina Queen. Yeah,
I think you should maybe play the clip of our support.
I will do, but not just yet. Despite they're going to be actually disputing and going on strike because of dispute over pay, jobs, and conditions. And the last time I heard about what they wanted a 10% rise, shares in the company, and to be safe for 3 years. No redundancy or anything like that for 3 years. So it's quite bad. I mean, and there was a guy on tonight, funny enough, and he said, like, if they give, like, the rail and the nurses and all this, and if they gave them what they wanted, this increase, right, to go with inflation, because if you notice, pay never goes up. Pay goes up underneath inflation. It always does. Because if pay goes over inflation, then the country doesn't make money. It's like a seesaw. Imagine it. This is simple fucking. This
Should have said weighing scales.
Yeah. Okay. Well, a seesaw. It makes more sense, right? So, just if anyone doesn't understand it, I'll put it in really simple terms, right, in layman's terms. Basically, right, a country can't make money, right, unless the interest rate is higher than what people earn. Because if people earn more than what's going in and out of the country, then unfortunately it weighs that way and the country doesn't make any money. That's pretty much simple economics, okay? So if you match it all, it ain't going to work, okay? So it's got to be underneath for it to work, okay? Or else it just will not work, right? It just won't work, right? Simple as that. So that's why they'll never be able to do it. They can't do it. And if you put everything up, right, and everyone got the 10% rise, nurses, they deserve it, 100%, absolutely. And so do everyone deserves that rise. But the problem is this, right, is if everyone has it, then we would have to put the tax up. The tax would go up. So if you put the tax up, then instead of, like, when you go to the shop and you buy like a loaf of bread in it and it's £1, right, £1 to our American friends, or £1 a pound, which is $1. Well, it's probably it's quite near now, isn't it? Actually,
they don't use pounds.
I think it's about $1.15 now. Yeah. I think the pound. I think at the moment, that would cost. That pound loaf of bread would cost £1. I think about 12. But if you put that to every other food that you need each week, the only people that suffer are the poor. You're just going to, all you're doing, you're making this massive divide. And it's just terrible. People that need help are on benefits and all this stuff, and people that are on PIP, and, and people that work, right, they can't survive. They can't afford it at the moment. So imagine, what you've got to realise is, it's all right, everyone's slightly going, oh yeah, they deserve the raise, They do. I'm not saying they don't, but if they did get the raise, then don't forget, for them to be able to pay for that raise, they would have to bring that money, would be taken somewhere else. So they would take that and they would add it to tax, and tax would go up, and we would pay more for our food. That's the problem. That's what would happen. So it's not as simple as that. But going into that,
it says here the Office for National Statistics has estimated the average salary of a rail worker in 2022 is about 45 to 46 grand
a year. So that's quite all right. What about the £900 next year cost of living payment? You see, this is another point, right? So that's quite a lot of money, Mark. That's quite a lot of money. Yeah, and the £900 next year cost of living payment, that should be given to people who need. I think the people that should get that are the people that need it. The people that need it, right, should get that. That's what I think. I think if you need it, you should get it to help.
I'm on benefits and all that, and I've had it.
Thing with that is,
just give it all to my family.
Mate, you're not supposed to say that. Cal, you're supposed to say that you're on like thousands of pounds a week on the show, mate. That's what you forget. We're not supposed to lie, mate.
How does the government?
But when I'm on that, I'll say that.
How does the government determine who needs it or not?
Well, if you're on a certain benefit, then you will get it.
Yeah, but how do you know? People are just, you can't.
Well, if you're on that benefit, then you're automatically.
Sure, yeah, but
you should be on that benefit for a reason.
Most people are going to be on that benefits, aren't they?
Well, no, it depends what benefit. You know what I mean?
Just say cost of just say.
Yeah, the cost of living is terrible, isn't it?
Just say standard, people who don't have jobs.
Right, so
all that.
There's another thing that's I mean, in that conjunction,
that'll be the criteria.
That would lead to my next.
That'll be a big portion of the UK.
Yeah, that would be to my next thing that I'm going to say, and that is what they're going to do now. There's a few different scales of people who are on benefits, right?
Yes.
You've got those who just don't want to work.
Yes.
Right. and you got those who should be looking for jobs and looking for work who don't.
Yeah.
That's their life. They've decided I don't want to work, and you got those who cannot work. You can't work. You just can't. Because they're either very ill, they're terminally ill, they're very, or they've got mental health issues.
Terminally ill is a different criteria.
Yeah, that's completely different. But they've either got something wrong with them, or they're unable to work. They cannot work through.
Yeah.
They may have learning difficulties. They may be whatever. There could be anything.
Yeah, there's certain.
Yeah, Steve Dawson's actually right. You've got a big society difference. You've got those who you would class as what Steve says, dossers, who don't want to work.
Well,
Yeah, but there's people, lazy who don't want to work, right?
Yeah.
And what the government are doing now is there's this new thing coming out, right? Where if you should be looking for work, right, and you're not doing jobs and stuff, there's a thing written in which was the Labour Party did this actual big segment where they said it's a two-way thing. Benefits is a two-way thing, right? So if you're not putting anything in, right, then as in not putting or what I mean by putting anything in, I mean effort. If you're not looking for jobs, if you're not putting any effort in to get any jobs, right, then that's different.
Sure, yeah, I know that there's.
You know what I mean?
I remember when back in the day it used to be a booklet. Now it's all online, but it's easier. It's easier to just. I think it's easier to blag it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Do you think it is that easy to actually bag it, mate?
Yeah. Or you just walk into the job centre and just say, oh yeah, I went here and here and I went to this job and that job and they didn't hire me.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit
because I'm
easier,
not. It's
it?
not.
I don't know when.
Because
I mean,
you can't-
before I got on my other, before they tested me and decided that I'm incapable at the moment of whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Because of mental health issues that I'm dealing with and all that. Hopefully one day I will be able to function all that. But no. But what I'm saying is, when I was there, I had to send screenshots. But they do ask you for a lot of proof. I think it depends on what work culture you get. To be honest,
they do.
Because I had some people.
They will say, and they will in your job said journal or whatever, post stuff, and then you update it or whatever.
No, I mean in person. When
you go and see him, that's sure, yeah.
I mean,
but
that's awful.
the
That
thing is,
Steve's had his tools robbed today, mate.
That is bad.
Someone's robbed all his tools. Steve is a joiner. No, he's not a joiner. Aha! No, he's one of the clever ones that he went to college and stuff. He's an electrician. Steve's an electrician. Although I don't know anyone else who's electrocuting himself more than Steve. He is electrocuting himself more. I don't know anyone. I think he's actually. He is like a human circuit board where he has. I think, have you blown yourself up a few times as well? I'm sure you've blown yourself up a few times. But he has electrocuted himself quite a few times. But he's a good lad, Steve. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. Right. Well, guys, we are here. And guess who else has just jumped into the stream?
Ben.
Ben's not jumped into Ben's Callum Samakra again. What does that mean?
Callum's camera.
Callum's camera. Okay, there you go. That's all right. Anyway. Right, so we have this one. Let's see if this works, boys and girls. I bet it's not. It's going to work. It's not going to work because Callum's camera's buggered up. And I think we're pushing the actual computer as well because it's not working right.
I don't think we're pushing the computer. It's just something to do with Skype or something.
Yeah. Let's try and get this sorted out here. There we go. Let's get Callum over here.
How are you doing, Gene? Are you okay?
We'll get you in a minute, Gene. We'll get you in a minute. Why are you pretending to talk, Cal? Please don't do that, mate. You little shit. He's a bugger, isn't he? He's a little sod. I'd think, what's going on? We've had trouble with so much tonight. All the audio was horrific, mate, tonight. It all went bad. It just stopped working, everything. How are you, Jean the Queen?
I'm fine,
Good evening, Jean the Queen. How are you and how are you doing? And how are you?
Good evening, everybody.
To all your fans.
To all my fans. And those that are not my fans, I don't care.
Yeah, even if you're not our fans, get stuff.
I don't care. No.
We don't care, do we?
I hope everybody's okay anyway.
Well, everyone, do you think everyone's all right? Right, are you saying that you hope everybody's okay in the world or just all the people that are nice?
All the nice people.
Right, so we're not going to. So not we can't say individuals, but
Oh, no.
everybody. But say, how many people would you not like to say? If it's everyone all right to 1 or 2 or just the one?
2.
2 people.
2 people.
Me and you.
Just me and Mark then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So apart from them 2 people,
No.
Jean's saying, "I hope everyone's all right." It's,
Yeah.
it's really really cool. So anything exciting have you done today,
That was
Jean?
oddly specific.
I've dressed the Christmas tree.
It's not the first, mate. Why are you saying that? It's not even the 1st of December yet.
I know.
You can't do
Everybody's
that.
got-
My family's already done it. I went down today and it's all done.
Hi, how are you,
everybody's
Jean the
got-
Queen from Joe?
Oh, hello, Joe.
Why are you saying it so seductively?
Hello,
Well,
Joe.
hello,
You
Joe.
know what I mean? That's
What am I
weird,
supposed
that,
to
isn't it?
say?
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
I said, hey,
Hi,
hello,
Joe.
You wanna
Why
give
you lick
it a
your lips
go,
at the same
yo?
time? Hello, Joe.
I do not.
Did you see
I know
Jean?
you don't really.
She went, hello.
Hello, Joe.
She was like Hannibal
How are
Lecter.
You sexy beast, Joe. How are
God.
you? Very well.
Oh, God, is it going to be one of
Hold on.
those nights again?
It's always one of those nights.
It's, mind
Always
you,
one of
I
those nights.
should have known.
It's always one of those nights here. All
But
right.
what is that cup you're drinking out of? That is such an
The
old person.
only queen I have ever needed in my life from
I did
Vot
not-
Gaming's popped in. He's from America. He used to be in the Marines.
I know, I read it on the thing downstairs.
He's you was watching the stream. He was
Yes,
watching
of
the
course I
stream,
have.
Bagger. Oh well, that's nice. Well, it's nice to see people dropping in. We've not seen
Yes,
them for a
it is
while. It's
nice,
nice to see
yeah.
people, isn't it? So, what a couple
And
of
going
new
back to
followers
the
tonight
tree
as well.
thing, everybody's got them all.
Joe said he's scared. He's scared.
Scared?
Yeah.
What's he scared of?
Well, I don't know. He's well, mainly in life, Joe is scared of Callum.
Oh, right.
Joe is scared of Callum's come-ons. Very, very weird. We had a new follower tonight. There he is. There they are. Plum Sweet TV, which is very nice of them. And okay, right. What can we do? Can we just do something with that? Can we get rid of that little window?
Yeah, put it on the screen.
Hey, we can sort that, can't we? But yes, we're doing all sorts tonight. As you know, the show isn't as perfect as it usually is because we've had so many technical difficulties. Sometimes it just happens, doesn't it, Mark? It just happens, and it knackers us all, man. God save the Jean the Queen. That's
This is
nice.
that.
Isn't that nice, Joe? That's from Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
That's from Joe. From Joe. Joe. So it's anyway. Before we go over it, I better tell you about what we're actually doing. So now that you've come up, we'll have to do that thing now, won't we? Jesus,
Yes,
right? Okay,
yeah.
right. Let's start again. Right, here we go. Right, Mark, what have you been up to today? Anything
Oh,
exciting? Anyway, don't mind. It's boring. Jean, what you been? No, Callum, what you been up to today, mate? Anything exciting?
Oh, it still hurts.
Anyway, no one gives a crap. Jean, what you been up to? Anyway, carrying on.
I'd like to
Boring,
know. Hang
boring.
on, hang on.
Go on, then.
I'd like to know
Starting
why Callum is hurting.
Oh, you don't want to
You
know.
really
You
don't
don't
want
want to
to
know
know.
why Callum's hurting. You don't want to know why Callum's hurting.
Red flag.
Joe on the way to the chemist. Oh, is he really? Anyway, right, the GMB, which is the Great Massive Bummer Union. I don't know what that stands for. The GMB Union announces more than 10,000. Oh, it's the obviously ambulance drivers, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've announced that 10,000 ambulance workers have voted to strike
Yes, I've heard about
across
this.
9 trusts in England and Wales. One of them is the North West.
Yes, I've heard about this.
And they're
they're
about
going
getting
to,
the army involved and all sorts. But
They're going to bring the army in, yes.
What about
The
striking?
plans are already in progress
yeah, just in case.
for the army to come in.
You know, it's the government, isn't it? Government.
And
something, I
well,
don't know.
everybody's jumping on the wagon for a pay rise.
Well,
aren't they?
see, this what happens in things like this. It just happens, doesn't it? Where once one person wants some more money, everybody else thinks, well, I should get it as well, which is fair enough. Probably, yeah. I think you should. Yeah,
I want
think
more money.
Ambulance drivers. I mean, brilliant.
Well-
What's the average?
Well, the paramedics
payment
are the first.
of a fully qualified ambulance driver, paramedic, Mark.
Oh, a paramedic is different to an ambulance driver.
Okay. Yeah, because one has to shout out the window, don't they? Going, nah, 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 nah. That must do your head in, for you know. I fancy
Oh,
doing that
for
on your time, man.
goodness
That's terrible, isn't
sake.
it? I'm joking. Oh, my God. Go on. What's the average pay for is there a big difference between an ambulance driver and a paramedic?
Yes, of course there will
some
be.
paramedics mostly drive the van anyway, don't
Well,
they?
yeah, they do, and
They
yeah.
both have to be. I think they both have to
And
be
a
paramedics. don't they?
paramedic will drive a car.
Everybody needs to donate
and
to Callum
also-
because he needs a new camera.
And
He
also,
does.
they drive on. They have like little motorbikes. You know.
Who has little motorbikes?
Well, they have motorbikes as well. Paramedics,
Okay.
because
Right.
one attended your dad.
Oh yeah. You
And
get-
then the
you get-
ambulance
you-
was on
you
its
get like-
way.
yeah, you get emergency, the
Yeah,
paramedics
emergency.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, paramedics.
You know, you get loads of stuff. Here we go. We're going to find some information out. Here we go.
It says the national average salary of an ambulance driver is 25 grand per year.
Okay.
They get more than that on the railway.
Yeah,
Well,
that
yeah.
really doesn't seem correct.
Wow.
Well, what about a paramedic?
I think that is a paramedic. 26 grand.
I think it's
26
more
grand
than
a year.
Ambulance
That's-
driver salary in the UK is 24 grand per year.
So it's £2,000 a month, isn't it? That's the
It's,
thing, is that everyone wants more pay, but
The
most
average
people want to
salary
be
of an
paid at the
average
rate
driver
that they don't have the skill level for.
is
That's right, yeah.
1,600 per month.
What's that for?
That's how much it is a month. That's how much ambulance drivers
After
get.
tax, that is.
1,000 per net month.
Yeah, it must be, yeah. 1,600. I thought they would be on more than that.
Oh well, I would have thought.
I
so.
thought they'd been on.
That does seem
two.
really
I
underpaid.
I thought they'd be on
they'd be
2
on about-
plus 2. 2
I
plus
thought
for
they'd have
that
been on
easy.
about 30 grand at least.
Yeah, I thought
I mean, I remember one
32
time my
grand,
brother was
36
having
grand or something like
a
that.
really bad asthma attack.
Yeah.
My mum called an ambulance over
Ambulance
there
drivers
like
are
that.
amazing. Ambulance
Yeah.
paramedics, they're amazing. But it's unbelievable. They should be on less than. So you're telling me they're on less money than someone who takes tickets on a train?
About conductor.
Conductors,
because
right.
that was done in multiple.
No, they'll be on this. They'll be
that
on
was
lower
done
money.
in
won't they?
multiple categories. Yeah.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
I can't say
yeah,
con-
yeah.
but
Like a bus.
a train driver. A train driver will probably get more than an ambulance
It
driver.
does. Yeah, they
But
get.
then again, right.
Yeah, but do you think that's
Hang
fair?
on,
Let's
hang
let's
on.
discuss
Yeah,
this
I
then.
do think it's
The-
fair.
Do you think
train
that a train driver
drivers-
should get more money than
the
an
train
ambulance
drivers
driver?
Yeah.
get eight.
Yeah.
The
I do.
actual train
You're
driver
responsible for all the lives on
gets-
that train.
£8 to
It's not just that.
£900 per week.
Right. So
It's,
hold on.
It's not just that. It's also you driving a train. Trains are more
Wow.
technical.
Well, you've
they're
got
more
a lot of
difficult.
people on it.
they're
That's
more-
true, mate. That's true.
You know,
What rank
there's
was
a
she
lot-
though?
There's a lot more.
Sorry.
There's a lot more with trains
Yeah.
than with ambulances.
Do you think so? But
all
they've
that
got to
stuff.
get there and move around and
Plus,
keep
they
safe.
have
and
to.
they've
Plus,
got to have
train,
first aid as well.
train drivers have to go wider distances. Do you know what I mean? It's like they go from
Well,
like Newcastle to like
Yeah,
you
but
know like London.
on a
Sometimes, you know what I
train-
mean?
on a train, do you have a paramedic? No.
Oh, E4.
No, you don't have a paramedic, but
So
they,
E4, that's
there
just
should-
after private
there'd be
then, isn't
usually
it?
two. There'd be two
That's- you got-
train
that's-
drivers per train,
That's-
wouldn't there?
Yeah, but
How much does the police get? How much do the police get? So the ambulance driver, right? Can you see what a paramedic gets, Mark? Because that
I
might be the
think you're
same.
trying,
That
aren't
might be
you?
the same thing. It might get
I
paid
don't
the
think
same,
it
same thing.
is.
That's crazy, isn't it? But I don't think all right. I'm not being funny, but I don't think a train driver should get more money than an ambulance driver.
No, but right, yeah.
No way
A
should
train
he.
driver is responsible for everyone on that train, right?
Yeah,
A
but he's not
paramedic
saving
or an
anyone's
ambulance
life.
driver-
He's just got
No,
to drive
no,
his train. Don't go
Yeah,
over the
but they
speed
can't
limit.
derail if
That's
the
it.
power
But
goes
that's
down, if
what-
something
that's
happens on
what-
the lines, he has to
that's
deal
what
with it.
That's what an ambulance driver does.
I
Go to the
thought
hospital
he's
and
on
back.
about when I said before. I
Bit more-
don't
yeah,
think
but
that's
you've got
wrong.
to
I
get
thought you said
there.
about
Bit more in a train as
conductors
well.
again, or railway workers, and that's
Oh.
different. But the actual driver, that's a fair pay. He's got to keep every person in that.
All right, I
well,
understand.
train-
I
eight to
understand that.
£900 a week they get.
What's okay? So how
800
about
to
so,
900.
So paramedic, Mark. What's the what's the pay for
So
a paramedic? Is it more or
paramedic
less?
salaries start at like band 5, it says, which range
Oh,
from
yeah.
25 to 31 grand.
Yeah, they're band 5.
So 30. Yeah, that's right.
You
Because
can go
nurses.
up to
yeah,
you can
and
go up to band 8, I think
I
it
think
is.
that's how nurses are as well. They have different bands.
They do have
And
yeah.
am I right in saying it? If anyone knows, all the NHS that you're on a pay band and you
Yes,
don't get
that's
so
right.
much for that. You just
Yeah.
you get if you're band 1, band 2, band 3. That's
Yeah.
that's your pay.
Yeah.
Your pay is band 3 or band or whatever,
and
right?
each
Yeah, I think
department
so.
is a different rate of pay. Like
No, each department has to be. It's all the same band. If you're band 2 are working as a physio, you'll be like, private one, private's first class 2, Lance Corporal 3. Oh, right, so you was a full screw E4, and more money at McDonald's. That's disgusting. That's disgusting,
What
that
was
is.
that?
Right? The manager at McDonald's, when he was in Iraq, the manager at McDonald's made more money than him. Is that the man? Hold on, that's not the McDonald's manager in Iraq, though, is it? That's back in the States, I take it, because I can't see there being McDonald's over in Iraq. Oh no,
There
actually,
is.
yeah, of course. What am I on about? Of course there is. Yeah, bloody hell.
But they've.
But I don't think he means.
I think he means
don't.
back wherever he's from.
Yeah, I can't imagine he means in Iraq they're getting the McDonald's managers are making more money. No way at all. Absolutely no way. I still do not think train drivers should earn as much more money than a paramedic.
No.
No way.
When you say paramedic or
We should burn McDonald's.
paramedic
Don't talk
driver.
to
No, a paramedic.
Ben about McDonald's.
Not the driver, the paramedic.
Back in the
All right,
States,
okay, yeah. I don't think.
Oh,
I don't
I think my
think.
camera's gone funny.
Yeah, I know, mate.
So-
Sorry, I'll sort it. Mate.
Yeah, not paramedics. It's a hard one. Do you know
I
what I mean?
wish you'd
Because
just
you
get
can
your
put
camera so it can't
you
zoom
can
out
put
when you edit.
you can put them into so many different
well.
categories. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy, isn't it?
yeah.
It is. It's mad. It shouldn't be allowed. It's crazy. It's just wrong.
Well,
I don't think, right? I do not think, right?
I suppose it determines on what type of like train you drive. Do you know what I mean?
Passenger train should be on more money than a paramedic. No.
Um,
Someone who drives a train should not be on more money than a
I
paramedic.
don't know.
No
Yeah,
way.
but they're responsible for
Well-
everyone on there, and if they're carrying sensitive cargo, they're responsible for that. 'Cause
So, all right
if a
then, if they are
paramedic-
then,
a
if they're
paramedic
responsible,
doesn't
Callum,
make it. Yeah.
Right?
Well, there's
If
not
they're-
much sensitive car
Right. That would be
sent by
okay
train now.
if they were trained in like life-saving skills.
Mm.
No,
Fair enough. Right?
But if something goes wrong for a paramedic, maybe one person unfortunately will die. If something goes wrong on a train line or while the train driver is in control, he's responsible for up to I don't
That's a
know
good way of
how
looking
big
at
the
it, yeah.
train is.
Yeah,
that-
but
that's-
if somebody has a heart
all right.
attack, or
He is-
if somebody has a heart attack on the train stop and a paramedic come.
Exactly.
That's right.
If
yeah.
a train
Oh,
cra-
yeah, yeah,
he's,
yeah,
he's
they'll
If,
come
it
and deal
if
with
a
something
train
like that.
crashes, who
He
do they
is-
send out?
he
The
is
ambulance.
he's
They don't-
responsible for those lives, but if you crash into a train, he's not that much responsibility.
Yeah, they don't
there.
just turn right. Get
Yeah,
all
I
the
mean-
train drivers here. We've had a crash. Come on, we need to help. No.
No.
No, I
they don't do
get that. I get the paramedics will come deal with whatever situation it is,
Hmm.
but it is the train driver's responsibility to stop that situation.
Well, yeah, of course, it's like a
He's
bus. It's a
prevent-
bus
he can-
driver's responsibility to look after the passengers as well, and a taxi driver's
But
responsibility.
the difference is that a
Yeah.
train's going at much higher
They're
speeds.
responsible for the people that
Yeah.
run it.
And
They're
if
also
and,
responsible
and
for
a
their-
train's
The
got,
pilot.
imagine if someone decides it's time to, someone's. I've actually been on a train before when someone committed suicide. Well, I was
What, in
young
the
and I never
train?
got to. I didn't. No, I jumped off in front of the train.
Oh, right, okay. Wow.
I knew
I was
somebody
going to
recently.
Manchester or something with my auntie. Yeah. Now, if someone's in a car and they decide to, go on a train track to die and the train's got to deal with that hazard, if
Yeah.
a tree falls, a big one, they've got again anything that's
I
on
don't
that train
think the
line.
train
it is that guy's
driver.
responsibility.
Right, someone jumps in front of a train. The train driver does not get out and clear the
No.
body up. Mate.
No.
No
No
way.
way.
No.
Oh no,
Absolutely no way.
obviously. But I'm saying if it was something like a car, and the guy waited, drove, then that
Yeah.
hit it. The train driver's the one who's responsible for that. That's what his
So
responsibility
the
is.
thing is, there's not much responsibility you can do in those kind of situations.
Not really.
No.
In terms
Not
of
really,
like
no,
the
not
train
at all.
driver's responsibility is not going too fast, abiding the laws
yeah.
of the track, making sure everybody has a comfortable ride.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
Get you from place to place. That's
me and
it.
Tammy used to work with somebody who jumped in front of a train recently. He's called Oliver. I think he's one of Gary's friends. He was as well.
Okay.
And we heard from the train driver, and he said the train driver was still having nightmares. He has serious
Can
PTSD.
you make sure that this is on there for Jean
Oh yeah. I was
on the thing, mate? If you
Yeah.
could just make sure, because you can't see it. But yeah, oh no, size as well, of course, mate. Size as well, but Someone's just sent me
Oh.
something. Ben sent me something, I think. Vop's saying I think the pay also depends on how much money the equipment they are responsible for.
So
I suppose that
I
makes
think
sense as well.
it
Yeah,
does
that makes a lot of sense.
in terms of
Massively.
because like say, so, like train drivers, they have to go through a lot of training. You know, not just to how to drive the train. You know how to, the hazards of the track as well.
Yeah, there's a lot.
The products, and all the environment, and not just the environment, everything around them and stuff. It's
Yeah,
very
but-
difficult in terms. It's not just one train you'll be driving as well. You're out there, Gene. Seems like your camera's
But a
froze.
paramedic or a doctor, I mean, it's 7 years at least before they'll allow
Oh,
a
yeah.
paramedic on the road. You
Oh,
know.
I'm not saying that they
but
should.
I think
I'm
that
not saying that
comes-
one should be paid more or less, but you can understand why one kind of is in a sense.
Oh God,
I don't know.
I've lost it. I've lost that. Oh, it's
There
back.
we go.
It's back. It's back.
Yeah.
Leave it as it is. It's
With
fine.
train drivers, it's depending on, like I said, depending on the train, because you could train just to be a commute driver, which is just your standard two carriage.
Yeah, I suppose there's
carriage commuter.
different train driver
And then
skill level.
there's
isn't there?
freight drivers.
Yeah.
You have to learn different.
Do you think they get more
different-
money than passengers?
I think freight drivers do get more money than
Do they?
passenger
Okay.
drivers.
I
yeah.
suppose because it's long haul as well. Which
Yeah,
is quite a
they're long
time,
haul.
innit?
They haul longer, especially in America.
I suppose it's
Oh,
like long.
America
Yeah,
is
yeah,
all
yeah. America,
In
all
America,
those
it
Canada
is
and stuff, and
insane.
Oh yeah, it'd be
Absolutely
unbelievable, wouldn't it?
insanity.
Be
I've
crazy.
seen those trains in America. You can't beat them.
No.
The
They
amount of
are
freight that
that
they
big.
pull.
They're massive as well.
Unbelievable
Huge, man.
monsters they are.
Huge bloody trains, man. Humongous trains they are.
What about the amount of abuse that ambulance drivers and paramedics get from drunks and people they're training to? Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
That's
100%
that's
true.
very true, Carl.
But
very,
I
very
think
true.
that's just a product of the environment as well. But they do, they have to be trained for that. I get that. But, I don't think. I think.
companies
I
of
think that.
trainees worth more than a single person. Oh, okay. I suppose that makes sense as
I
well.
think,
yeah, people, something like that.
With abuse from people like that, obviously they're trained for it, aren't they? You know what I mean? You get that in the hospital all the time.
Yeah.
I can see why it'd be a lot more dangerous in a situation,
Yeah, in a vehicle, yeah.
like in a vehicle. But I think if somebody started kicking off in a vehicle, I think they can't get to the front anyway.
No.
But if they do kick off in the back, I think it would be something like pull over or something. I'm not too sure how.
They probably
that
have like
works.
some kind of what they call it, like tranquilizer to.
Not
put
too
them to
sure,
sleep.
unless there's
No, they
because
can't
sometimes
do
you
that.
can
They
bring.
They
can't
can't
do
do that.
that. They can't
Well, they
do
can
it.
restrain them, can't they?
Yeah, I was working with some kids once. So I won't go into great details, but they what thing that you shouldn't do. The first thing you should not do, right, is say that if you've just been an idiot and you're being a cocky idiot, fuck no, whatever, right? When someone's trying to help you, like a policeman or an ambulance driver, you should not say you want to kill yourself unless you are feeling that way. If you pretend, right, actions will be done and things will happen.
It's like
right?
yeah,
you will be
malingering,
restrained,
isn't it?
Yeah, you will be restrained and everything
Yeah.
for your own protection, stuff like that, right? Okay, but also is if you are playing up and being a twat, right, and you're spitting at them, they will put a mask over you. They have the right. They have the right to put a mask over you. They have the right to restrain you. They have the right to tie you down as well, so you cannot move.
Yeah, they do.
And if
yeah.
it comes in extreme circumstances, they can sedate you, like knock you out. Like, not actually knock you out, but they can, knock you out and stuff like that.
Yeah. Carl
It's just
said.
crazy.
Carl said ambulance drivers and paramedics should be paid twice as much as train. I don't think twice as much, but there is a
Well,
debate there
I've-
which one, because I'm not saying one's better than the other,
No, not well.
but
I think I am.
Well, I
on
think-
one side, ambulance drivers they do take they are saving they are risking
They're
saving lives.
people's lives.
And
They've
I
saved.
totally understand that. But then at the same time, these freight train drivers and stuff, they're delivering all the products up and down the country to make
Well,
sure
It's more
to
passengers
make
now
sure that
on
everybody's
trains.
everybody gets and all these commuters and stuff.
Oh, it's mental.
Freight
It's mental.
tends to get carried now on the roads.
I think commute. I don't think paramedic drivers. I think commute. Do you know people who do the commute drives? Do you know like these commuter train drivers?
Yeah.
I don't think they should be paid as much as paramedics.
No, I don't.
But I do think like long haul freighters who deliver like like chemicals.
Well, there's not much of that
See,
delivered now. It goes on the
right.
road,
When you
as I
put it on
say.
right, okay, let's put it this way. Carl's right in a way with the top trumps, right? If you had top trump cards,
Yeah.
right, and you had like worth, valuable valuation of them, how much they're really worth, and whatever.
And what
Ambulance
training they
drivers
had.
would batter train
How do you-
drivers.
how-
They'd
how-
just be on top because
How are you getting that analogy with top trumps?
because
Like, are you just saying ambulance drivers on top trumps be worth more and you just cancelling it? How do you know the worth of a train driver then?
because
on a
of
top-
what they
no,
can
on a-
do, what
on
they
a-
can do,
on
what they can do.
All right, yeah, but you get
Yes, to one person.
no, it's not just about one person because
Not about
ambulance
one
drivers
person
don't
at
just
all.
do one person. You know, they
They do it all day long, mate.
Do you know what
They
I
do
mean?
it all
But,
day
yeah,
long, Carl. It's
the
not
thing
one
is-
person.
Yeah,
And
mate, I
night.
know, but
It can be
the fact of
100
the matter
people delivering
Yes.
children.
The thing is, where are you
know?
getting those
Yeah, I
stats?
understand.
Like you're saying that based on stats, but you're not giving train.
Stats on what?
You're not giving train drivers
drivers
any
any-
stats as well.
No,
You just-
I believe train drivers do a very good job, and they're very good at what they
No,
job.
yeah, I get
and
that.
They are needed, and so of course they are. Right, it's an important job to do, train drivers. But I'm sorry, I find it very, very weird in this world that we live in
Yeah.
that a paramedic would be on less money than a train driver.
I'm not saying that.
Definitely.
That's just doesn't make to me. I don't get that.
I'm
I
not
just
saying that
don't get it.
Paramedics or paramedic drivers
To
should
me, that's
be,
crazy, Mark.
And I'm not saying train drivers should or not be. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. You know, I don't think I don't think there'd be like between like I said. I think somebody who drives a commuter, and takes passengers.
Yeah.
They should be on a lower salary for start than paramedics.
But they just drive a train.
For train drivers who drive the big cargoes, the ones that take these chemicals and these big massive, like machines and stuff up and down the country.
Oh yeah, I understand
think
that.
they
Yeah,
should be
completely,
on a
of course.
level with in that because they're also helping the country by sending all these products and all these equipment and all these chemicals to where they need to be quicker and efficiently to
Yeah,
make
but,
sure that
okay,
all these
so-
other
Okay, then
areas
let's
get
stop
what
then.
they want.
Let's stop. Right.
Do you know what I mean, though?
So yeah, I kind of do, but okay. So are you gonna say that train drivers?
I'm not going to definitively say one
Right.
should be
Okay.
better than the
No,
other.
no. What I'm saying is, can you see? Is there a massive difference that you think between a train driver and a bus driver?
Well,
Yeah. One's way more complicated.
Why?
in terms of machinery.
Yeah.
Why? How is a train more? You press the button and you go, and
No, you don't just
you
press
go up and then you slow down.
in a commute.
That's it.
In a commuter,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
but
I
it
mean.
depends on the train.
that's fine.
All right. Well, how about but a bus driver's got to go around. There's people crossing. Someone. If you know.
Yeah, but-
I don't get
Yeah,
that.
but a
I
bus
don't get
has-
how it's different. How you can say train drivers are useless?
No, I
Aaron
wouldn't say-
Ward.
no, mate, I won't say that.
Who's Aaron? Where do we know Aaron Ward from? We know Aaron Ward, don't we? Is that friend of yours, Callum? Aaron Ward.
Some lad I know.
Aaron Ward. Train drivers are useless.
They're not
Well,
useless.
I don't think they're useless. I wouldn't say they're useless. Not at all. That would be a terrible thing to say. But I don't get me personally. I don't get it. I can't accept that a train driver should be on more money than someone
No, I
who's
don't-
going to save your life.
I don't like it.
I don't get it.
I said before, I don't think these.
know.
If I
That's
see,
only my opinion.
if I see say somebody like you said, if somebody's just going from Blackpool to Preston
Yeah.
and then maybe somewhere else, then I'd be thinking. There's a gap in between what do you know what I mean?
there is long. Yeah,
Yeah.
but so should long distance lorry drivers be paid more than bus drivers?
Well, yeah, they should be.
But they're all day.
Because
general
long distance
public
lorry
and-
drivers are doing a specific job and helping. They're doing
Yeah.
say long distance lorry drivers. You're like, right, here's your product. Yeah, here's your equipment. Here's what you need to do. This needs to be delivered. Yeah, you need to go here on a long distance and get here at a certain amount of time to make sure that with bus drivers, it's a commutal.
What,
it's a
what do you
commutal
think
timetable.
would what do you think would help them though in their journey? You know, like if you was a bus driver
Yeah.
and you needed some help through the day, what would be a great thing to have, Mark?
Drugs? No, that's not what you going to say. No. Maybe some energy, like an energy drink or something.
Like Rafe.
Yeah, like Rafe.
Energy.
What?
We could have Rafe Energy, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Tell us about Rafe Energy, Mark.
Rafe Energy.
Or we could like
is
Gene
No,
the Queen.
thank you.
No, we'll
do
let
it.
Callum do it this time.
About getting rafed.
It's a powder that you mix with water, and it makes your friction very good.
But what's so
Right.
good about
Friction
it?
very good.
If
Let's
you
just leave that. Let's just Mark. Will you just quickly
All right.
get me out
So
of this
Rafe
shit?
Energy drink is a high octane, high paced drink that you can drink throughout the day to keep
Oh,
your
yeah.
energy levels high and your gaming satisfied.
Really good, isn't it? Good stuff.
Without it, you might just be slumped over in the corner all day. But Rafe Energy gives you the energy that you need to go throughout the day. So if you go over to www.drinkrafe.net and search for any product and put in the code Cooperman, you'll get 10% off everything over there,
Absolutely correct.
and you'll have a Rafe of a time.
You'll have a rafe of a time. You won't get rafed. You'll have a rafe of a time. That's me. Carl's saying, who would win in a fight between a lorry driver, an ambulance driver, and a bus driver? What do you reckon, Gene?
Well, like in a fist fight, or
Yeah,
like
a fist fight. Yeah.
in like
Fist fight.
a car fight.
Oh no, obviously a car fight.
Probably a lolly driver.
no.
A lolly driver.
A lolly
A
driver.
lolly driver.
A lorry driver. Oh yeah.
A red lolly.
They always seem to be big, brawly like lads or
Bus
even
driver.
I
Aaron
don't know.
Ward's
There's
saying the
some.
bus driver.
Hey, come on.
No, those lorry
That's
drivers.
sexist.
Those
Because there are some women,
Yeah, I said
long
that. I
distance
said,
lorry
I said
drivers.
they usually big, brawly women, guys or lads.
Yeah, okay.
Women.
Ah,
Think
come
yourself a
on,
big
come on,
hole.
go on. You're trying to get out of it now.
Yeah,
I did.
you are.
Go
you are.
back.
Does he mean
Watch
like does he mean like the cars, or does he mean like the actual people?
No, the individual driver.
The individual
Oh.
drivers, isn't it? But
Yeah,
what
lorry
you
drivers.
can't really say any because whatever you
I
say,
don't know,
you're
'cause-
going to get done. You can't win.
Yeah, I'd say lorry drivers.
Can't win.
beat the shit out
Ben's
of a bus
mum's
driver.
made an appearance. Hello, Ben's mum. Welcome. Ben's mum. Yes.
No, that's not the same. Is it? You just that's totally not the same.
Your mum. Whose mum? Is that, in that case, would a lollipop man be paid more than anyone?
I don't.
Why would
I don't understand.
Why would a lollipop man be paid more? Why? I don't. They,
You
you
mean a
know
lolly
what?
driver?
Do you know a lolly driver?
Lolly-
A lolly driver, he
It
said.
sounds like
yeah.
something a toddler would call the ice cream
Do
van.
lolly
It's
men
look,
do
it's
it
the
for
lolly
nothing? Is it
driver.
free?
Yeah, lolly Lila.
Did he get? Did they do it for free or did they get paid?
What? Lollies?
Well, for being a lolly driver.
But not for being
Lollipop men.
a lollipop man. Do you get paid?
Yes,
do you-
they get
do you
paid by the
for that?
council.
Do you get paid for that? Is it good money?
No.
No.
I think
See,
it's...
I could do. Well, you know something. I'm that poorly that I
You
could,
couldn't do
I
it?
couldn't even be a lollipop man. That's how bad it is. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't physically do
I
it.
don't think... I think they get paid by the council anyway. I think so.
Every time I started, like, and I went across the road, I'd have to stop and go, "Oh, mate, hold on a minute, hold on. Let me get my sticks out."
I thought it was that then.
Keeper.
Yes, darling.
Anytime you want, you can be my lollipop man.
Yeah, I don't want to be your lollipop
Oh,
man, you
God.
weirdo.
It says here, and I don't think it's right, yeah, but it
Here we
says
go.
a lollipop man salary, one salary reported 35 grand a year.
35 grand a year for a lollipop man. Jesus Christ.
No, that's
Can you do it
just-
in a wheelchair? Can I be a lollipop man in a wheelchair? You know something? I bet you could. I bet you could now.
It says here, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know if this is up to date or not. I've just clicked on Google. It says the average school crossing patrol salary in the UK is 22 grand per year or £11.29 an hour. Entry
all right,
level
innit?
positions of, yeah. How long do you do it though? How long do you do it for?
It's
A lollipop man.
be an hour in the morning
It's
and an hour in
an
the
hour-
afternoon.
Yeah, it's about that, yeah.
It'd be about an hour, wouldn't it?
No, they
Only
got
be an
dinner
hour.
times as well. They get mornings, dinner
I
times.
don't think they do dinner times. I don't think so.
I don't know then.
I don't
No,
think
perhaps
they
I
do, do they?
don't.
I don't think they do. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
I don't know.
Mr. Bean. I don't know what that means. I've got no idea what that means, Aaron.
I think it means Mr.
It's-
Bean, like the guy, Mr. Bean.
Oh.
I don't know what he gets paid. I've got no idea. Maybe, I don't know. He's an international superstar.
Is he?
He's a TV person, everything. So.
Yeah, Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Rowan Atkinson.
Rowan
Worth a lot of
Atkinson,
money.
yeah.
A
Played-
lot of money.
Played,
A lot
he
of
played
no-
in
a lot of
Blackadder.
money.
He played in Blackadder. He played that.
Played loads, hasn't he?
He played that spy movie as well.
Yeah, James Bond.
No.
No.
Johnny English.
Johnny English.
Johnny,
That's it.
is it Johnny English
Better
or
than
Johnny
James
England?
Bond.
James
I don't
Bond.
think he's better than James Bond, but he's
isn't
a good actor, isn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
What was I
brilliant.
going to say? Yeah, he's great, man. He's great. You know what's going on at the moment, don't you? You know, where you have a problem. Oh well, why do I want to do that?
What kind of
Get
problem?
Off. I'll tell you right now when I get this.
Where do
Breaking
you
news.
like, John?
Breaking news. What lights? They're on, mate. You know. Breaking news. Are they on? Yeah, they are on. Oh, you know, they're not case.
It's quite dark.
Yeah, they're
on
on. It looks well. Turn your thing up. Howard, right. Government runs out of prison places and has to ask police for cells. We
Yeah.
have officially run out of
Yeah, they're
Um,
opening up new cells.
new cells.
Yeah, which from police stations that have been shut down.
That's mad, that, isn't it?
Oh.
That's a bit crazy, that, isn't it? You know
I mean,
what I mean?
that's only like, what, 20 cells, 30 maybe a prison?
They,
I mean, a police station.
the government are asking for 400 cells.
Yeah.
The short.
That's
I mean,
okay.
that's not a lot. Why can't they just double them up for a bit or something? You know, sleeping. Just get bunk beds in. They must have bunk beds anyway. Have they got that bunk beds?
Oh yeah,
in
but
them?
I think in our countries there's a lot of they have a lot of human rights.
That's the trouble. Too many of them.
Yeah, that's.
They
Um,
get.
Go on, yeah. It's
I know someone who went. I'm not going to say why, but what they did wasn't that bad. It's just a crime, and
Right.
from what they've told me afterwards, it was better than the flat they were living in.
Probably
had his-
would be.
TV
Yeah.
and everything, and that's terrible, isn't it?
And they got
Oh, dear.
It
sports
wasn't a violent
facilities
crime,
and
no
all
one was
that.
hurt directly by his actions or anything, but still.
You
He
know
said
what
it
it's
was better than his
called?
flat.
You know what it's actually called? When this happens, there is an actual thing put to one side for it to actually happen, right? And it's called Operation Safeguard. Has been put into action. It's been launched into action. Operation Safeguard since 2007. How mad's that? Operation Safeguard.
There's
Pretty good.
117 prisons in the England and the Wales collectively.
Oh, right, okay.
117.
So that's a lot of prisons, isn't it? Got a
Um,
lot of criminals, haven't we?
yeah, got a lot of. Yeah.
I think we ought to build more prisons.
Stuffed. We got.
That's more than counties, isn't it? So, you know what I mean? That's quite a lot of prisons. That's a lot of prisons.
And they're all full.
See, the problem is in the UK. What I believe is, for some crimes, you get too much time, and for certain crimes, you don't get no. Because you hear about murderers getting out in under 10 years.
Yeah.
In the UK, and you don't hear about it in a lot of other countries. It's mad.
I mean, what would you say about that?
Well, it's one of them. It's like they go like, "Oh, we've truly reformed this person," but it's not about the fact that you've reformed this person. You've turned them into. They have still taken something in whatever way from
Right,
that
but they
person's
pay
family.
that with the time, and they get rehabilitated, as they say, and then they get let out into.
Yeah, and
council.
what's happened?
Into-
3 or 4 times they've let
into
somebody
public.
out who's murdered somebody.
Yes, but if
And they've
you
gone-
put that to how many times people have actually been rehabilitated and come out and been good as gold and not had any issues, that outweighs.
Oh
that.
no,
That
I'm not.
outweighs
I'm
that
not
thing,
saying.
You know,
I'm not on about the. I'm not saying this
does,
person
doesn't it?
is not rehabilitated, but the family and the people who cared about this person who was murdered,
That's
they
right.
won't care if that
They've-
person's not.
yeah,
It's
they've got
justice
nothing
for
out of it,
them.
have
I'm
they?
not on about justice for society.
No,
I'm on
no,
about
absolutely
justice for
not.
that family.
You're absolutely right.
It's
mate.
right, yeah.
You're right.
My son was stabbed by this lad. He's out in 6 years.
Yeah,
So he's a good lad now. Wrong.
that's what.
Then-
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
suppose
no,
it's.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
I suppose
Tom.
it is.
I
It is
suppose
quite
that
I
hard,
believe
isn't it?
fits the
you
crime.
commit the
like,
crime. So you
Yeah,
do
you
the
do the
time.
Yeah.
Some
That's what I
people.
mean.
And I mean, it's full time.
Some people. Some people
They should not
get.
get out.
No?
Some
Whatever.
people get prison for accidental crimes as well, don't they?
Oh yeah.
They still get time for those, like like
you
maybe they
hear-
were in
you
a bar
hear- yeah.
fight and they pushed somebody and
Oh
they
yeah,
killed somebody
manslaughter.
and stuff like that. So
Maybe that's thingy. I get you've still done that, but It wasn't intentional. Were these people who are actively either going out
Go
carrying
out,
knives to cause
yeah.
harm to people? So, I mean, serial killers obviously don't get treated in a hell of a different way. But I'm talking you've deliberately gone out to cause harm to someone, for whatever reason, whatever belief you've got to do that, and then
Yeah.
you're out in under 10 years because they believe you're really bad. That's
wrong.
not justice for the people's family.
No,
Well,
you're right. I agree with you there.
Yeah, I know, but then where does it end though?
Yeah,
That's the problem.
where's the do you know
Where
what I
does
mean?
it end?
Yeah,
Where does it
but then at the
end
same
from,
time,
mate?
you hear
Where's
about
it end? You know?
hear about people who smuggled. Right, drug dealers and all. I'm not going to get into it, but I'm going to get into people who've been tricked by or forced or even just chose to smuggle stuff into the UK. Let's say, right?
Okay.
They've done this crime. It's wrong, but they get. You hear about some of them getting, at least 10 years. And
Yeah.
Sure, but I think that
because.
I think that always lies on what you're smuggling as
Yeah.
well. into
Oh
the
Yeah,
UK.
it does, yeah.
but let's. If you hear about it for drugs, people they've smuggled in a pound of this, a kilo of whatever, however much they can stuff up themselves. That's how they do it, innit? Do you know they smuggle that much in, and then they get sometimes you hear about them getting 10 years plus, and all they've done is brought something into the country that people have access to anyway. I mean, I'm not saying that thing should be brought in the country. I'm not saying it shouldn't be punished, but in comparison to a murderer, it's wrong.
Well,
It's a big thing, isn't it? And it's a really good discussion on things like that. I mean, okay, so if that's what you think, then Cal, right? Let me ask you this then. Say if someone commits murder, okay, and they're in a pub, and they have a fight and they glass one in the face. Let's say, I'm just breaking this out my head, whatever, and he kills him. Right? Do you think he should? What should his punishment be?
Prison at least 25 years.
is that
25 years.
is that murder or is that manslaughter?
That would be classed as
No.
manslaughter, wouldn't? Well, it'd be classed as
but
murder.
intentionally-
If it's not
Because-
intentional,
It was
attacked him.
intent, yeah. When you pick up a glass and you glass one in the face, that's
That is
intent.
intention to harm.
Yeah,
That's
intent
intense.
to harm.
If you're in a
Yeah.
fight and you're defending
Intent to
yourself
harm,
and you
yeah.
push someone off you and they accidentally fall and smack their head or something, you're just
Yeah.
trying to get them away from you. That's what I believe manslaughter
So,
should be classed of.
what if
You've only done this to defend yourself.
What if you're in a
But if
fight?
Go on.
Sorry,
sorry,
Callum.
just
Um,
having a difficulty here.
What if you're in a fight, yeah, right? And it's proper kicking off between you two, yeah? And that guy grabs a bottle and you grab a bottle, yeah? And you're both throwing bottles at each other, yeah? Just like I said, yeah. And you're both intending to
mental, aren't
harm each other. Like most fights, do you know what I mean? It gets a bit crazy. Your bottle hits somebody,
Yeah.
right? Your bottle hits them and it kills them. Yeah? Right? Does that
You've
is
still
that
done it with intent.
yeah, right, sure.
Wait. So you mean right? It depends. If someone's coming at you with a bottle, a knife, whatever you want to, whatever, and then you pick up something to defend yourself, then I believe that should be classed as manslaughter.
Well, no,
What's
because
the difference
you
between-
picked it up though.
Because you're defending yourself. You are reacting to someone's actions.
Right, but what if you kill them?
So you're still defending yourself.
Sure, but what if you're in like I said, what if you're in a
Yeah,
fight,
but
both of yous,
Yeah.
and it's getting crazy, yeah, you're both throwing
yeah, well,
bottles at each other.
Yeah, in that sense, but I'm on about more. Sorry, I meant more so like if you're
Yeah.
just an innocent
So what's
bystander.
different? Yeah,
someone
all right.
comes at you with a
So,
knife.
all right.
you
Yeah,
kill them.
I get that, yeah, but if you're in a crazy fight,
Why
shit
would you have a
goes wrong.
knife though? That's the problem. Why would you have a knife?
No, loads of people. I'm on about if someone
Yeah, but
came at
shouldn't-
you with a knife,
Yeah, but you shouldn't. Right. Someone comes with you with a knife and what?
you defend yourself. If
With another knife.
no, with whatever, with a brick, a stick, whatever you got on the floor, with your bare hands. I think
That's complete.
is
Yeah,
that-
that's a different thing. But you've still killed a man. You've still killed a
But
person.
that's manslaughter.
Still
You've
killed
done
him.
it because they're intending to harm you.
So what if, right? Yeah, say you're walking down the road with your partner, some guy some crazy guy comes out of nowhere, yeah, just to picks on you because that guy's a cunt, right? And he's got a weapon, yeah. You try and defend yourself, and oh, get off me, get away from me, yeah.
Yeah, of
He
course,
falls over, cracks his head, dead. Is that
Manslaughter.
Is that
Yeah.
manslaughter?
Yeah, that's manslaughter.
Should you get prison time
No.
for defending
Well,
yourself?
you should get prison time, but not as much.
But why
Not
should
like
you
a-
get
not
prison
someone-
time? Why should you get prison time? Yeah, for
Yeah, why should you
defending
get prison
you
time
and your
for-
girlfriend
for-
from a
It's under our laws.
crazy.
Now I
crazy
truly
person.
believe that in this country, this on what you can do to defend yourself is complete and utter bull. But I do believe that because our laws are that.
That's a sex crime, Carl. I think that is.
That's not a sex time. That's a good time.
Good time, baby.
No, it is complete bull. It is complete bull. The fact that if you defend yourself, I don't believe you should get done for manslaughter. But because our laws say this, I think if you defend yourself in,
I think
in
because
defending
what it
yourself,
does,
someone dies, you should still go to prison.
The
'cause it's our
reason,
laws.
the reason why it does that, because then it stops people going, "Oh, I know, I'll carry a knife just in case."
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't
You
believe.
shouldn't carry a
It's
knife.
not people though.
I don't believe it should be
something
because
like
if you go off there, if you do
Not
the
black and white, though,
if
is
you
it,
do
man?
the crime, you do the time. I don't think if you're defending yourself from just a random attack, it should go down
Oh
as
no, no, I don't believe. I don't. In my court, I believe
Yeah.
that we should have this. Not firearms and that, but as the US has with, if someone attacks you, you have the right to defend yourself by any means. I believe we should have that in this country.
oh
we
then
don't.
there'd be
We-
multiple stabbings, mate.
No, you can't defend yourself
no,
by
no.
any means. That's
Oh,
ridiculous, isn't it?
I mean, like
That's
within reason,
daft.
whatever. The
but
government.
that's not within reason. When you start
No,
by
but
any
if
means,
the-
that's not within reason. Within
by any
reason
means, I'm sorry,
is
I
to
meant
the
by
point.
any means. If this law came into effect, the government would give you a list of items that you can actually carry on yourself, like pepper spray, a taser, whatever. I'm on about like that. Like that's what I meant. Sorry, I meant if the government will give you means.
There is already is like
means.
that. You are allowed
No,
to
you
carry
can't.
things that you're not allowed
You
to
can't.
carry certain things. You can't
You're
walk
not-
around with
you're
a
not-
knife. Do you think people
No.
should? Okay. Do you
No.
think people should be allowed
What-
to walk around with a knife? Then,
What's
Callum?
the
No, I've not.
what's the criteria
Like guns, then. Do
between
you think we should have guns?
what's the criteria between defending yourself by any means? Is it somebody getting up in your space and pushing you?
No, that means, and I think America has this law as well. Basically, if someone comes up to your property
Or with a weapon, with a gun or something
with a
like
gun,
that.
you can shoot them, or
Oh,
even
come
if
Oh
running
no,
at
I
you
don't.
with a knife.
No, no.
Right.
What I'm getting
you
at
can
right is
with the intent to kill. That's
Okay.
what. That's the difference.
yeah. Well,
intel-
that's up to that
intel
in
to
America.
stop-
That's up. That's
Yeah.
because it's only you and let's say it's just two people. Whatever the way the law will work is if
Yes, I
once
have
he's on
then.
your property, if you believe that he's a danger, then you have that right.
So
I
do you
watched some.
think
Sorry,
then- Okay.
Go on.
We're not going to get anywhere with this because we kind of are, but we're at stalemate a bit.
I
aren't
do
we?
believe.
I know what you mean, Carl. I
do
get
believe
you.
because I've seen this happen. I've seen people get arrested for this and jail time and stuff. I do believe if somebody comes onto your property with the intent to say if they're going to rob you, and then you try and stop them, and they're forcefully trying
if they're
to
injured,
hurt
anything,
you.
you can get in trouble.
Yeah, you can.
I don't believe that's right, but it is our laws. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
I've seen people defend themselves in their own house.
Yeah.
and being sent to prison.
That I don't think's right.
See,
But
it's
it is
like
part of
this.
our laws.
Let me put it this way, right? So, if someone breaks into my house tonight, right, and they come up their stairs and they've got a bat or something, or a big torch that I'd hit you on the head with, right, and they come into my house or into anyone's house, right, and their intent is to steal stuff, yeah, and they've got what they could use as a weapon, right?
Yeah.
And you have that feeling of that intent that they may attack you, they may hurt you.
Like you're gonna, like,
Right?
yeah.
So if I get, maybe I've got something lying about, perhaps it's just, oh god, I'll grab that quick. Don't matter what it is, right?
A sweeping bush.
Whatever it is, it could be either from a sweeping bush to a collectible sword to I don't know, whatever, a very big dildo. I don't know. It don't matter what it is, right? But if I then, I have the intent to say, fucking, what's this knobhead doing in my house, right? And I stab him, or I hit him over the head and I kill him. Should I go to prison for that? My honest opinion, no.
No, I don't believe
If
you
someone
should.
comes in my house
Well,
and
it
they're
is
in
our
my
laws,
house
that's what I was
trying to
getting at.
steal
I
my
do
stuff,
believe-
and I say,
You
get
have
out,
the
you
right.
twat,
You have
you
the
know,
right
and then he
to.
goes "Ugh," like that, and he tries to attack
Hang
me.
on.
and
You
I
have
hit
the
him.
right to restrain.
Yeah, but
that's
you,
it.
how,
Yeah,
can,
but
how,
it's
how
very,
can
and
someone?
it's very
use-
hard to
and
restrain
use-
somebody in that situation.
Very
use-
difficult. Go on, Jane, sorry.
Yeah, you have the right to use not to kill them, but to, force them back out.
Yeah,
it.
that's what
how
I mean.
you
You
gonna
might
do
not
it?
be
If
big
you
enough.
permanently maim them or anything, they
Yeah.
can sue you. You can go
Yeah,
to
they
prison.
can.
You
Yeah.
might be. How about an old lady goes, get out, you little shit, and she stabs him to death with a pair of knitting scissors. I don't know, whatever, right? Yeah, that's the only thing she's got. She shouldn't go to prison.
No.
She's been
I don't
attacked
believe they
already.
should, but the
I
fact of the
don't
matter is
know.
that is
It's really hard.
what? Yeah, it's just a law in our
How
country. I
about,
do
right,
believe
it's
that our
1 minute,
self-defence laws.
1 minute past 10, and you go to McDonald's, and you can see that there's still breakfast menus at the back, and they say that, I'm sorry, I can't serve you breakfast menu. You should be allowed to kill them. I think that should be a law. Cal, what do you reckon? Although saying that,
No.
though,
I
the
think you're
breakfast
being
menu's shit in
stupid
it.
there.
What did
I
you
hate
say,
the back
sorry?
Yeah, I thought we was having a
Hey?
serious
What did you say?
conversation.
I thought,
I say.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
No, what did you say? What was it?
All right, if you go into McDonald's, it's 1 minute past 10, and they've stopped the breakfast menu,
I thought you was having a serious
right?
conversation.
And they're at the back. That's an excuse to kill someone.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
is.
That's just, it's not on.
Because you want your
Hello,
breakfast.
Damio. Damio? Damio.
That
We're
sound like your
fired,
romantic
my
partner.
Damio.
Hello,
That's a
Damio.
romantic.
Oh,
Hello,
yeah.
Damio. Oh, how are
You
you
got
doing?
something going there, Mark?
Hi, hit them with metal bar off race rig. Well done. Oh, there you go. I think we're all the same thing. I think so.
Damon
Freedom
King.
of porn. That's a good topic, Dirty Joe. That is a great topic. Why should it be free? I don't think it should be free. I think it's weird that it is so free now. It's a destroy the breakfast. Yeah, destroy. Ben didn't have a good time. If I could find that photograph, I'll see if I can show it you. It's Friday. I'll show you the photograph about Ben's bloody burger he got from McDonald's. Unbelievable. Absolutely disgusting. What if they buy someone a sausage roll and they choke on it? Right. Anyway, shut up. How about, right, here's a quick one, right? Death penalty. Should we have the death penalty back, Gene?
Definitely.
Just a simple yes or no.
yes,
Gene,
yes.
how about you, folks in the chat? What do you think? How about you, Mark?
Only for the most extreme cases.
I'm
Well,
getting to that.
it's a yes,
but I
then.
will get to that in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? What do we extreme? Right. So I say,
It's
I
a
don't know.
hard one.
I've got to say no.
I want to say no as well.
Because, but saying that though, right, I've had this argument with a few people over the years and stuff. And I think, right, it's easy to say no, right? But if it was your child
Yes,
or your part of your
exactly.
family and it happened to them, then I'd kill him, right?
Yeah.
You
I've
just
always
would.
said
It's
that.
the way that you are. I don't understand anyone who wouldn't feel that way. If you're going to feel that way and go, oh, well, maybe they were under terrible pressure and, oh, fuck off.
No.
Fuck off with the vegans. Oh, don't talk about
Well,
vegans.
I'd-
Shit. Oh, I just remembered now. Shut up. Shut up, Gene. Do not say a thing.
Like I said, I think
Do not say nothing about vegans tonight. Whatever.
Cheese.
We're just going to leave them. We're just going to leave them alone.
Cheese.
Me. Anyway, let's just get this.
Eggs.
No, cheese.
Carl says footballers who miss penalties at World Cup should be given a death sentence. That's
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous. It's not a good idea.
100%.
We'll have to
dear
not
me.
have that. Thank you very much.
I bet the ones in Qatar have that actual.
Yeah, they
written
probably
in the
do- I
contract.
do
They
believe so,
probably
yeah.
do, yeah.
But no, in all seriousness, no. People need to learn their consequence. You're absolutely right, Joe. You're absolutely right. I
Yeah.
think people they should. Now, I think okay.
I think like I said,
Vegan lovers should be killed. No, that's a joke, right? From Ben. Hello, Damo. How are you doing? I hope you're doing all right, Damo. I think Damo races on a Wednesday. Did you win your race? Tell us what position you came in, Damo, or did you crash into a wall as per usual? He usually just crashes into the
What was
wall.
he
doesn't he?
racing?
No, he does. He's an e-driver, Damo. He races with quite famous dudes. He's in a league. He's in a proper league, and he races with some quite famous like e-racers that are like they've got followers of like
What's an
millions.
e-driver?
electronic driver.
E-driver,
Oh.
e-driver. You know, like racing cars.
So he's not actually, is he actually in the car?
Oh, he's doing it. Yeah. He's got the setup and everything.
He's at his house doing it.
No, he's at his house.
Yeah, it's,
What?
What's going on?
oh my God.
That would just be a driver.
Electric cars. That would be. He's going out for a drive, mate. That's different.
He did
They're
pretty
on the
pretty well in his last race as well, didn't he?
I think he crashed. I think he crashed into a wall.
Right.
I think that was his last one. But he has a laugh about it. I think the trouble with Damo is right. No, Damo's stuck in that bit where he's pretty good racer, but the league he's in now, they're all shit. They're all really good. He can't. It's hard to get a break now because it's like in the.
You
He's in
always
like
have at the top.
He's in the
You're-
top.
you're-
He's in the top tier racing, and that's just sort of they
just-
do it professional
yeah,
every day.
yeah.
It's a shame, but he loves it anyway. I think I've built him up quite enough now. Right, you owe me a tenner now. Get that.
Yeah, there's your sponsorship.
So what crimes then? What crimes would you say, right, are worth the death penalty? Let's start with one. So let's go to the top and see if we can agree with it. Right. Okay. If you murder somebody.
No.
No. I'm going to give you a few ideas and let's see if we can all agree to a point where we agree to, right?
Okay.
And when we don't agree, that's where the common is going to stop, kind of thing. And that's where the limit is. Okay. Say someone's steals a car, right? And he runs over a policeman who says, "Stop, mate." Right? Yeah. And he purposely runs over the person. He runs over the policeman who's just saying stop, and the person who's stolen the car runs over him, kills him dead like that, dead. Should that be a death sentence?
Yeah.
What do you think, Mark? He purposely
No.
He purposely ran him over, though. He purposely did
He
it.
stopped the
still
car
don't
and then he ran him over.
But you see, this is where the law comes
Yeah.
in, right? The problem is, he didn't intentionally mean to kill him.
But
No, but
just
he ran him
purposely went
over.
to run him over.
But he purposely run him over. But he didn't. In his mind, he's not to kill him. He's get him out of the way. That's what the law states. You see, that's the problem. That's sort of problem that we have. Yeah.
The law's an ass then.
It's mad, isn't it? But that's so. Do you think someone who purposely, on purpose, drives their car at someone to run them over should be the death sentence?
course
Yes
it
or
should.
no? Yes, Mark.
No.
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 Why? Why no?
Because if that was the case, yeah, then everybody would be on death row. Everybody would be on death row.
But how many
But on
people
purpose.
are
No, I mean on
gonna-
purpose. I don't mean accidentally.
How many
Well,
people
No,
are
what I
gonna-
mean, Mark,
Well, they
is
get-
no.
they get-
What I mean, a policeman stands in front of the
I know,
car
I understand.
and he
I
goes,
understand what- I
"Stop,
understand what you
mate,"
do.
and the car
this person
runs over.
intentionally-
I mean, he
And
must have been
purposely
coming
runs-
Yeah.
slow
Yeah, he's
for
coming
him to
over.
stand in front of the
I,
car.
Yeah.
I get that, right? I do get that.
I don't get it. Go on.
But I think no life.
wasn't
life
premeditated,
Life
you're
in
right.
prison without the possibility of parole.
Yeah, because it wasn't premeditated.
I think that's
That's
what you
different.
should get.
That's different.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't
alright,
think
I
that
get
is
that.
that is
Go
that's
on
not
then, yeah.
that's not a
Give
death
you
Even
that
though he
penalty.
had
one.
even though he had
He
the
wasn't-
intention, he didn't go out with the intention. I get what you mean.
It's not premeditated.
But the car
murder.
was going slow enough for the policeman to
Well,
stand
no,
there in
obviously
front of
not,
him.
because he ran him over and killed him, didn't
The car would have been further in the distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think if the car's and he sees the policeman there on his hand out and he drives over and he purposely drives over him on purpose, then that's
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 intentional.
not premeditated. Gone off. Hold on. It's we're back. I think we are back, mate. We're back now. We're coming back. We're coming back. Bear with us. We are here. Just refresh if you probably can't hear me anyway, but refresh. Right, we should be back now. There we go. We are back, mate. We're back. Sorry about that. It all went a bit tits up. I think it's because we've been messing about with stuff, but we are back. So come back. Tell your friends to come back. The thing is, you get more sentence for drugs than a paedophile. I don't know if you do or not. Policeman's fault
do.
for standing in the middle
don't
of the
know.
road in front of a car.
You do,
Well,
honestly.
No, yeah, but that again, it's easy to say that, but it
Yeah.
depends on the criteria and
Oh,
the
yeah.
extremity of
Absolutely.
If someone's
that.
just caught with some inappropriate
Absolutely,
content, I get,
Like saying
Absolutely.
then
that
they'll
somebody
deal with that in a
yeah.
certain way. But yeah,
Like saying somebody gets more sentence than a paedophile and then drugs. I don't think somebody
That's
who
not
deals
very
weed
true,
gets
is it?
more than
Yeah.
that's more than a serial
I think
rape,
someone who's like a
pedophile
cartel,
rapist.
he's never going to get out of prison again. Absolutely. We are back. There we go.
Yeah,
We're
so-
live again. There we go. That
But
was
no, I think
that's quite good.
think what you determine as premeditated
Yeah.
is do you sit there all night going, I'm gonna
If
go
you
here.
premeditate the actual crime that you're about
But
to commit, then
if
yeah.
you're racing
Absolutely,
down the
yeah.
road and a cop driver tries to and he's like stop, and you're just like bump.
Yeah, but that's
then-
not premeditated then, is it? Right?
No.
But it has been done on purpose. It's been done on purpose. That's the difference, isn't it? That's the
Yeah.
difference. He's purposely...
but I feel
there's
like
there's
they'd
different
argue-
ways. If you premeditate something, you get your knife ready, you go, right, I'm going to find out where he lives and stalk him, and you kill him. That's premeditated, right?
premeditation, yeah.
But you can... Where you kill someone with intent is just as bad. So if you purposely think, I'm going to kill him, fucking get out of the road, you fuck, mate.
I think
kill him.
I think how I truly believe
how
how
it
it
is,
should
isn't it?
work is if you probably plan this within like a day to a week or
Well,
whatever,
if you planned it in a
you
day,
know
yeah.
you're going
Yeah,
to
of
do
course.
this,
We are back,
and you go
folks.
out
Sorry
to do
about
it, then it should be the death penalty. But I believe if you're out, let's say a group of young lads, unfortunately a lot
Yeah.
of things happening these days, they carry knives, and some lads come up to me and they have a fight, and one of them pulls out a knife, but they intentionally stab this person, and they have the intent
Okay,
knowing
so
they're going to do
what can
this.
we
I don't
agree
believe
with
they
then?
should be. I
Okay.
believe they should be in prison for a long time, but not killed.
Okay, so we can agree I think because what you guys
Hang
have to
on.
realise
I've got
is
s-
we
I want to bring
have,
something in now.
of course, just 1 second. The
Right.
reason why I think we qualify to be able to discuss and come with an ending agreement on it is because we've got Boomer, Gen X, Millennial, Gen lazy fuckers, Gen Z's over there. Only
Right, I'm
joking,
gone
only
now,
joking,
bye.
only joking, mate. Only
That's
joking.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
You know, I'm only joking, darling. I'll give you an extra back rub payment tonight. Is that all right? Am I forgiven?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, all right.
Forgive me.
But no kissing. You know, I don't like the kissing bit.
Oh,
right?
it's okay.
But I
Just
think
with your eyes closed.
no, I'm not. No, you can
Do
get lost.
you?
That's right.
Right,
But I
let's-
really do think that we can discuss because we're all every four different generations here. Absolutely, 100%. Go for it. Sorry,
Go for
Gene.
it, Gene.
Do you think the two lads that went out on Sunday night and killed two 16-year-old lads?
Was it two lads or just the one lad?
No, two lads. They've
Was it?
arrested two lads now.
Right.
Yeah.
How old were they?
16. They were both
Everyone
involved,
16.
yeah.
They're not
Everyone
classed- the
involved.
The people who
and
have
now,
committed the crime. Yeah.
now
16 are not fucking. You're not
No,
a child, are you? Really?
can
You know.
I finish?
Yeah.
Of
right.
course you
Sorry,
can.
yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
The two lads that were killed was a mile away from each other,
Yeah.
and they knew straight away that the crimes were connected. So now, do you think these two should have the death penalty?
No.
They went out. They purposely went
know.
out
I don't
to
know.
kill two people.
Yeah, I believe.
They
No, they're
purposely
six- they're
went out.
16.
If each of them plundered, pushed a knife in, then I believe that one that went to, and pushed a knife in should be the other one should have life imprisonment.
Well, they both obviously. They were two separate things. One was half a mile away from the other.
Oh yeah, but was this at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then yeah. If both them people, whoever killed them, yeah, they went out deliberately and looked for him. Then yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still going to say no.
I don't know. It's 6-year-old.
I'm going to say.
Even though you're an adult at 18.
Yeah,
16, you're still.
Wait,
kind
But
of
you are.
like-
Hang on. You are responsible for your actions in this country, in England,
Yeah.
from the
From
age
16.
of 10.
Well, yeah. No.
Well, there's a difference
not
between
lawfully, though.
11-year-old
You are.
and a 21-year-old.
Yeah, there's a
you know,
complete
there's a
difference.
difference
Yeah,
between a
there's a difference.
16-year-old and a 13-year-old. You know,
See, right.
I don't know.
Now,
That's
a
when you
massive
bring
thing
age
on
into
this
it.
year
That's
is
where it-
the conditioning
Yeah.
of this generation.
Yeah, but
It is-
then so
But
then
you
the
can't
so what you're
blame
saying is
other
then this
people for
so
your
what you're saying
actions.
so what you're
No,
saying is
you can't,
this
but
generation
it
is blameless
It's
then.
definitely a part of it. I mean,
Is it blameless then?
I'm 23, right? Yeah. So 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I knew no one. I used to go out all the time when I was in the age group that 16, right? No one carried knives. Do you know people had fights? That was a part of it. No one carried knives. You never heard of stabbings. Nothing like that. Was never as
No.
big as it
Absolutely
is
not.
now.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
I'm
so
on about, and now it's there.
I think at 16, if they're a product of their environment, i.e., if they've grew up in a violent environment, right, and this is all they've known since the age of 16, yeah, I
No,
don't
but
think.
that's the thing. A large amount of these kids aren't. A large amount of these kids are from decent households, decent
They are,
little
yeah.
communities.
Right.
I know.
They believe that
That's
they're
fine.
these gangsters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's fine. But we don't know what their families are
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, what
Like,
difference
they
does
might-
it make?
They might be
What
in a high-end
difference does
house
that
and a low-end
make?
house, but
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
you
of
can
course
come.
it does.
Look,
It does make it. Yeah.
you can come from the poorest family
Right. I know.
with nothing,
I mean,
and
look,
and they can be real nasty lot.
look at Willy Wonka.
But you don't have to grow up the same as them.
The thing is,
It's in-
so should we say to these 16-year-olds, yeah, you've done say if they're a product of their environment,
No.
they grew up in violence, yeah, they've stabbed and killed these two poor 16-year-olds, yeah, who do deserve justice, yeah. Should we just be like, death, you did dying, or should we be like, life
I
in
don't believe
prison?
they should be killed
Think of the
instantly.
two
I believe they should
families.
be killed-
Hang on.
yeah.
Think of the two families that
I
these two
yeah.
kids have been.
I
You know, that are,
understand.
they're two sons.
I do get that, yeah, but it's easy to say, yeah, let's fucking kill him and throw him off. Or should we be like life in prison, rehabilitation? Let's see if we can
we got to
rehabilitate
keep
this.
these reprobands then.
No, I'm not.
So
no,
we've got to feed them water.
it's
We've
not-
got to
it's
feed them
shelter.
water. Do you know how much
But
it
then-
costs to keep a person
But
in
then
prison?
where's the line? Where's the line? Does everybody who
But they've
commits
gone out
Where's their
intentionally
life?
to do
Where's
this.
these
no,
other two lives?
So everybody who goes out, stabs, kills or something, we just murder them. We just kill them.
No,
Well,
So what's the difference then?
these people did it. This was pre-planned.
Right. So what's
But
the
they
point?
didn't-
What's the point in?
apparently
what's the
they
point in having
wasn't known to
rehabilitation,
each other.
Programs and all this stuff.
Was the kids that they killed? Did they know them?
no,
I don't know.
not as far as the
We
I
don't
mean,
know
that's
that.
crazy, isn't it?
yeah.
Some people just do it for attention. It might have been initiation for a gang.
I'm not saying
But
that. they
this is
don't-
where
they
the,
don't-
This
this
is
is where it
ridiculous.
goes mental, isn't it?
This is.
This is where it goes crazy, isn't
the,
it?
the families
I mean,
of these kids that died deserve justice. They do
course they
They
deserve
do deserve
justice.
justice, yeah.
One,
Right,
we
absolutely.
don't know
Yeah.
the kids who were
But
died.
now,
We don't
but
know if
now,
it's like
hang on,
gang
but
related
now
or.
you've
wait,
got four
it-
families.
It probably
involved,
is.
haven't you?
It probably is gang related, then,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
I would imagine so.
But then
where
again,
it
on,
was.
kind of
on-
initiation.
on what I said, if they're a product of their
Oh, well,
Well,
environment,
allegedly,
and they
maybe
are-
not. Maybe it was over drugs, or maybe.
Now
it
I'll
could have
say
been-
this though,
I don't
right?
think
Yeah.
so, you know.
If the other people involved in it, right, the other people killed were involved in gang life themselves, then they kind of put themselves in that environment. But if these two lads are completely innocent, then the death penalty should be enforced. I don't believe till they're adults, or like they can be 18, 20, 21, 25. I don't believe it should just be they go and get gassed or whatever they choose to do it. But if these
I don't
people were just innocent people, then that should happen. But if these other lads were involved in a gang, then I think they should just get
mate,
life imprisonment.
I think I don't. It's because we're talking about 6-year-old
16.
kids, really.
Doesn't matter.
You're still kids at 16.
It does
right?
matter though.
Yeah, but how would you
Of
feel if
course
that
it
was your
matters.
brother?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
personally,
yeah.
I'd probably go out and get
That's
revenge
fine,
myself.
and you could
And I'd
say,
accept every
and you can
consequence that
say
came to
that,
me.
you can
I
say that
understand
all
that.
the time, Callum. Yeah,
I get
you
that.
can.
I get that.
But Callum, deep down, you will not do that because you are not a murderer or a killer. You're not going to do that.
No, I'd
right?
get somebody else to
Right?
do it for me.
You wouldn't. You
Yeah, but
really
you wouldn't.
wouldn't.
I think
You really wouldn't.
saying that though. I
Right,
can.
You never
I
know
can,
till it happens.
We
No,
don't. This,
we
the
don't.
thing is, yeah, we can say to these kids, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not defending them. Yeah, I'm not defending it. You know, people who go out, yeah, rapists, murderers, and all these, yeah, they should be buried underneath the prison, right? Yeah, but what I'm saying is, yeah, right, with these 16-year-olds, we don't know if they've been influenced anyway. We don't know if they've been pressured anyway. We don't know if this is the way that they are being
we don't.
brought up and learned. We don't know if this is gang related, yeah. So we have to take all these criteria into a fact, yeah, and then feel to ourselves, do we just kill him or do we try,
Right,
yeah,
look,
and
actually-
rehabilitate him?
Now, I'm agreeing with what you said, right? Now, how violent were the attacks? Was it one stab wound each,
not
and that
too
was
sure.
it,
I'm not
or
too sure.
were they stabbed multiple times? Because if it was one stab wound each, no matter the criteria, maybe you could just give them life imprisonment. But if they actively killed these people in a really violent and brutal way,
Yeah,
then that's beyond it.
Like, say if like somebody was like stood over the body going stab on his face, going, I love murder, ripping his face, licking the blood and stuff. Some people are not worth rehabilitating. Do you know?
No, I'm not on about any. I'm just on about if he stabbed, if he just went up to him and went and then ran off, maybe you could argue.
Tell
But
us
if he's
more,
actively
Joe.
stabbed him more-
Oh no, tell us more, Joe, about the railway murders that never got life. I don't know what that is, mate.
No,
I'm not
that's
sure of
interesting.
that. Hey,
That's interesting.
that sounds interesting, but it's like I know what you're saying, Callum. I get what you're saying. You know what it could be time for, lads. You know what it could be time for,
No.
and I've never been able to wear this for ages.
What is it?
It could be this time.
Oh,
It could be time.
you got your gavel over there as well.
This could be time, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
thought he was getting his little Hitler mustache out then.
No, I've got that as well.
Dictator time.
It could be
Oh,
time.
you need the actual gavel as well. The stamping bit as well.
God's sake.
Come on, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it proper.
It could be time, but we need to come to some kind of order. There's a thing there. I've put that there for time
Just
in.
Pinch
put I'll be
that
right
from
back on and get your wig on and all that.
Jamie Bolger, you see now,
Oh.
that's another thing. So, but before we get there, is that what you mean? You mean the Bolger murder, the railway murders, right? They never got life. That is correct. That's because they were children. They were classed as children. They were 10 years old, right?
Yeah, but the
You know
ones
about
in-
the thing where the kids
Hang on.
were inspired by Chucky?
No.
Well, yes, yeah, they were actually inspired by. Yeah, they said
Eh?
that. Yeah.
James Bulger. Is that who it
I believe they should
Yeah,
not life
Bulger, yeah,
imprisonment.
yeah. You don't need that, mate. I know all about that.
I didn't know who it was.
Oh, right. Sorry, mate.
Put your wig on.
Jamie Bulger. Well, I know because I'm not come to any. We've got to get to a boat where we need
still
to
put your wig
decide. Right. So the kids were 10, and the kids. I think one was 10, and one was 11,
Okay.
and they were mean little fuckers. Let's be honest. And they purposely premeditated. They were saying that
They
they were
tortured
there.
the kid.
They were there. Hold on. They were there the week before, and they were looking for a child then. And then they actually got the child. They found a child, took him away, and took him to a railway track, and they tortured and murdered him. Right? And they left him there so they'd get run over by a train, so they wouldn't know. Right? Now I can't actually remember if a train did come. I can't
No.
remember. I'm not sure.
No.
Oh no, I believe they
but-
at least life
but-
imprisonment.
They 10 and 11-year-old children, which they were, right? Should they
I thought they were
have the
9
death
and,
penalty?
9 and 10.
When they're adults.
What
If
did,
they're going to have it when they're adults,
what
obviously.
did they get?
They actually got life imprisonment.
Oh, it just
And
says
neither
here
one of
they-
them are
they
in
never-
anymore.
Joe said they never got life.
They were sent
no.
to
They
school.
They were
what,
served.
what happened was
They were
right,
sent to
they
a
was-
remand
yeah,
centre.
They were sent to a remand centre, weren't they, Jean?
Yes,
Right?
that's right.
And they were both
we
sent
know
there,
about
separated.
This. One
and-
went to
yeah.
one down south, and one was up here in the north.
Yeah, and they were put there on purpose,
And
right?
they went into what we call
Secure,
a secure unit,
a secure
run
accommodation.
by
they went
the
in.
run by
Yeah,
the
like a-
prison.
Like a
people.
borstal
Yeah.
in a way, and they were put there.
And my husband
yeah. Anyway.
worked in there.
Right. We don't
Anyway.
need to go. We shouldn't have said
No.
that. You shouldn't have
They-
even said
they
that then, Jean. That
were-
was stupid.
They were in there till they were 16. Then they were taken to court.
No, they were in there till they were 18 years
18,
old.
sorry, 18.
Yeah,
Right.
In
One of them
2001.
until he was 21 actually
Yeah,
was kept in care.
that was
and
down
then
south.
they went into
They went into
prison.
adult courts.
They went to adult prison.
That's
right.
right.
Okay. And
Then they were.
right,
They
go on.
did, I'm not sure how long they got then. I
Right.
can't
What happened
remember.
was when they were kids, they were put into the system where they were evaluated.
Yeah.
Right.
They were-
Where they would be sentenced at 18 years
Yeah,
old.
social workers.
Uh,
One of them was sentenced at 18.
They,
the other was
they
sentenced at
stayed there
21.
until their release at 18.
18,
yeah.
that's
They were
right.
both given new identities on the understanding that they are both.
What,
being
when they were 18 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they didn't get out of prison at 18.
The child murderers were sent to a young offenders institute where they stayed until their release at the age of 18 in 2001. They were both given new identities on the understanding that they are being rehabilitated and did not
Right.
break any laws.
One of them went.
Well, one of
basically-
them didn't.
Yeah, one of them
um,
lasted about a couple of weeks and then went straight back to prison.
Yeah,
Yeah, he-
for
yeah.
having
The
porn
other
on
one
his.
stayed out.
For having porn and
Well, it was child porn.
child
wasn't it? It
porn,
was
yeah,
child
on
porn.
the computer.
There was a lot, basically.
They
There
were
was a lot of
given
it.
new identities and
One
sent
got
to different
released
places.
this year last.
but,
That is right. One did get released.
Yeah,
Again.
and you never heard of
Again.
him.
Yeah.
The
one,
first
basically, the 18-year-old lad, when he got to 18, they released him, and he stayed out. He's just gone off. He's just lived a different life now, and he does.
We thought that was wrong
nobody knows what he
anyway
is,
to
right?
release them.
I
Yeah.
don't think they shouldn't have been released
No.
at 18. They wasn't ready for it. He
No.
wasn't anyway. Well, they both wasn't.
We don't know where that other guy is. He could be in a different country.
No, he's.
You will
no.
never know where
he's,
he is.
He's not in a different country. He's in this country.
You'll never know where he is.
One
Well,
was
I
in
hope he gets
Liverpool
run
for
over.
years. One was in Liverpool for years.
In 2008, 7 years after being released from prison, Venables was arrested after a drunken fight and was given a formal warning by the probational service. He was also given a caution for being in possession of a Class A drug, cocaine.
Yeah.
2 years later, he was sent back to prison after he was found guilty of child
Yeah.
naughty pictures on his computer. The parole board recommended his release in 2013. However, in 2017, he was arrested again for naughty pictures on his
That's right.
computer and sentenced to 40 months behind bars in February 2018. Also, 25 years to the day. In 2019, his father warned that Venables will soon be on parole for the most recent period behind bars. Yeah, he's a dangerous, predatory child abuser and killer. and I am terrified. And then the other one, what happened to the other one? Not much. The other one,
You see, should they have, right, okay, right. So obviously, they got it a little bit wrong, saying that he could be released at 18. They kind of messed that up.
They've released him multiple times. He should.
Yeah.
They both should have been kept till they were 18 and then put down.
Okay. That's in your opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Gene? What should have happened?
Well, I'll be honest, up until they were 18, they had a pretty good life, even if they were in care. They had a much better time in care than they did in their own families. And you would have thought they'd have taken heed of that. But obviously they didn't. And I think they should have gone to prison. I really do. I think they should have done hard labour.
You mean when they got to 18?
Yeah. I think they should have done hard labour.
So the idea, what's supposed to happen is... Yeah,
they shouldn't have come out, I don't think.
What's supposed to happen is this, right? They get to 18 years old.
Yeah.
And then what they've had, the
reevaluation,
rehabilitation that they've had all them years, right?
Yeah.
When they get to 18, right, they should have been looked at and what do we do now, right? So what the court have done, they've looked and gone, well,
we'll give them a new identity.
Yeah, no, hold on. The courts, obviously, and the people around them, the social workers and all that, must have looked at them and gone, well, they seem to be okay, right? Obviously, they need locking up.
Yeah.
Really? Because they obviously wasn't all right.
No.
Right? So, I think they should have been tried. I think once you got to 18, I think they should have tried them.
As adults, yeah.
The Two Live Crew 5. Hello, Two Live Crew. How you doing, buddy?
Two
Live Crew. Very nice. Thank you, mate.
Thank you. Welcome.
When they get to that point, I think they should have been retried at 18. I think they should have gone back to court, retried as an adult, and gone back all what's gone on from when they were kids in care to appearing in court, and that should have been taken into a fact what was going on, and they should have been tried again.
Did they not get
retried
and then get released on the?
No, it would have been just they would have got to. This would have been going on from about 16 years old to 18-year-old. There would have been things put in junction where they would have had people around them to like write reports and get to a point, and then it would have gone. Probably they didn't appear in court, but it would have gone to court. They would have discussed it and gone, right, what do we do these little fuckers? You know what I mean? And they decided to let him out under a different name.
I think the person who released him.
I think it was Judge.
He would have
been
given the information from everybody saying they're good to go. Do you know what I mean?
This is the trouble. We have a lot of do-gooders. What I call do-gooders.
It's not so much do-good, right? It's not so much do-good. We can't say things. I don't think we can say there's too many do-good. I don't think we can say that.
We can't say that because...
Look, they wanted Myra Hindley out. Remember?
You can, right, but Myra Hindley was an evil bitch, right? Yeah? Makes you rot in hell, right? Yeah. But the point of the matter is, there's people who've done the same kind of crimes nowadays, right? Because I remember this was like a big thing, right? Yeah. And I remember this massively. And there were people who had done worse crimes than she'd done, right? And they were getting out after 8 years. Some of them 6 years. It was crazy. It was madness.
What was his name? The other one?
Myra Hindley and Peter Sutcliffe, wasn't it?
No. Peter Sutcliffe was a different one.
That was the unemployed joiner.
She enticed
the kids, yeah.
The kids into the cars.
Oh, it's awful. And absolutely crazy.
They took them to the moors and they killed them. Or dotted all over the moors. The Moors murderers, that's what they were called.
Ian Huntley's
some of them
wife out now. Isn't Ian Huntley's wife out now? Ian Brady.
Yeah, some of them
mothers... Thank you, Joe. He's called Ian Brady. That was the man. Ian Brady and Myra Hindley it was.
Some of them mothers don't even know to this day...
They actually found one recently,
where their
didn't they?
Children are
They
buried.
actually found one recently, didn't they?
They can't have a proper burial for them or anything.
It's
terrible.
It's disgusting.
I think if you...
I think it's a good job they didn't let him out because I think they would have been shot myself. I think they should have been stood against the wall and shot.
Who?
Mara Hindley and Brady.
Mara Hindley. Well, they was it after the? Why did they get?
And then she went
Hold on.
all
When was the
religious.
last hanging?
Oh, God.
She went. Oh, believed in God.
Well,
and all that stuff.
I think the last
it wasn't
hanging
a
was
car.
in
It was a
Lancaster.
motorbike. Oh, did they have a motorbike, didn't they, or something? I
Yeah,
can't remember.
as well.
Sidecar and a motorbike, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah.
When did they get? When did this? Right. When did they go to court and this happened? Was this after the death penalty?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Because when was the last?
The last death penalty.
I'll
It was.
find that out for you.
I think it was Lancaster Castle.
50s.
I think
The last hanging was in 18th century.
Eh?
The last death in the UK. Last death penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that
No,
in
we had it in the 40s and
Lancaster?
50s, hangings and stuff like that.
Lancaster Castle, I think.
Harold Shipman.
At 8 a.m. on the 13th of August 1964, two men convicted just a few weeks earlier of murder were led to the gallows at separate prisons in Manchester and Liverpool. No one involved knew in the time, but Gwyn Evans and Peter Allen were the last executions before capital punishment was abolished in Britain.
I know the last.
13th
I know the
August.
last hanging. The woman was I can't remember her name, but she was hung from Lancaster Castle because there was a court which is still there to this day, a courtroom where they used to actually.
Oh no! Well, Peter Allen and Gwyn Evans, that might be you on about Gwen or Gwyn Evans, were hanged for the murder of John West
That's it.
in 1968.
1968.
I
That's
think
right.
what it says. Yeah.
And they used to
64, sorry, 1964.
brand them there years ago.
Yes, Reese, Mark, your stream is still bad. Yes, it is. It is well bad. As in like the Michael Jackson bad. I'm well bad. Absolutely double bad. That is right. There we go. Sorted. But yeah, it was really. So it was in the late 70s, early 80s when they were arrested. Oh, what? When Myra Hindley was arrested? 70s and 80s? It couldn't have been. That wasn't Myra Hindley. Was it?
It was 80s, I think.
He made who made tuna? Who made tuna? I don't know what you're talking about. Go on, mate. Yeah, go on.
I thought it was about the 70s or
We're
80s.
we're just checking the facts. Checking the facts.
It doesn't say. Yeah, it
John
probably
West.
says it, yeah.
John West. No. It was Fred West,
John,
wasn't it?
yes, Fred West.
Fred West, isn't it? Fred West. Fred
And
West.
what was his wife's name?
Fred West. I'm sure it was Fred West, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. I'm
Yeah.
sure it is. Absolutely.
So
sure
their
it is.
span, the crime span from 1963 to 1965.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when the crime. So
So that would have been well after the
I'm
death
guessing.
penalty, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, the death penalty was in 1964. So their crime started before the death penalty was abolished and after.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it was
After it
Really?
finished, you see.
Yeah, they started before and then
Rose West. Rose
West.
and
Fred.
Fred West. Yeah. Yeah.
They were another pair
Should
of.
have just chicked a bloody tuna, shouldn't they?
They should have been put against the wall and shot as well.
Well,
I think they only kept.
they killed a lot of people. What goes? Excuse me. I don't. I don't know. What are you talking about? Well, you mean the sound thing we've got and stuff? Yeah.
they were
what I mean.
diagnosed as psychopaths in November 1985 and sent to the high security Park Lane Hospital.
Yeah. Not Rose. Myra Hindley became very religious, and she got a degree while she was in
did,
prison.
didn't she?
Yeah.
She did, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right, mate.
Waste of money keeping them.
Just 1 second.
Absolute waste of money.
Well, yeah, well, I know it
Keeping
was.
them.
Just doing some in-house cleaning, as they say. Who's a psycho? Everyone's a psycho, aren't they? Everyone's a psycho. I think everyone's got the opportunity of being a psycho. I think, haven't they? You know what I mean?
Well, being a psychopath, you're
it's a
devoid
diagnosement,
from
isn't
no
it?
emotion, isn't it? That's what the psychopath is.
You
No,
can't
it's not-
distinguish
you have,
love and hate, can you?
It's a pattern in your brain. What you don't have no emotional connections.
Yeah, that is very, very true.
Mm.
But I don't know, when we, like Fred and Rose West, they had emotion because I had emotion to be able
Sorry?
to.
I don't know. It's on Facebook.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you there.
No,
Go
I think they
Okay.
did. I think some of these murderers do have emotion because they must have emotion to be able to do the things they do.
No, not psychopaths. Psychopaths just.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, the clarified is like having some way of justifying it. It's a weird thing. You'd have to get into all the...
Ben's the big dog,
You know-
anyway. We know that. Ben's definitely the big dog, without a doubt.
Some of them things, I think they see it as...
Dennis Nielsen,
it's
he
sociopaths,
was
innit?
mental, wasn't he? He was
Yeah,
really.
it's
Sociopaths
another
are the ones who
mental
have no
one.
emotion.
Yeah, there was really something wrong with him, wasn't there? He was nuts. He was. He used to like, but when they actually found out that they found a body, right? They actually, he actually told him, "Oh mate, you'll need more people. There's 15 of them. Do you know what I mean? I've got 15 here. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? It's madness, isn't it? You know, what can you do? What can you do when you've got an idiot like that? It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely, yeah. Go on. Sorry, mate. Go on. Sorry, Carl. Go on.
Not pal.
Go on. Sorry, mate. What was you saying?
Oh no, I was just saying about it's usually sociopaths are the ones who they believe, have no emotion and all that. Like that's what they class them as.
All right. Okay.
Like that's
I'm trying to find something here. I'm trying to find some more information. What was the joke, Carl? I don't think I saw it, mate. I can't remember what was the joke, Carl. Oh my God, I can't get this right. This is mad, isn't it? Where's the thing here? There we go. Let's do that. Right, sorted. I'm having a few technical issues at the moment. There we go. Let's have a quick look.
So yeah, murder. Where does it lie on the grand scale of things? I think
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Where does it lie?
that depends. So it's easy for us to say, kill him. You know, I think it's easy for us to say something, but then I think we have to take into the mental evaluation, or the psychiatric evaluations, and the real rehabilitation. There's no point in having rehabilitation if we're never ever.
Yeah.
If somebody's going to get locked up for life, that you use the rehabilitation. This is why
there's no point, is there?
Well, you can
That's
at
quite
least.
bad.
What's that?
Carl's joke is what goes, excuse me, and carrying on. And then goes, a mole digging in Fred West's garden.
Yeah, I don't know if.
Although Fred West said he murdered and buried, what was it?
Jesus
16
Christ.
people. And he said he wasn't very sure. It was an estimate. He was a builder, wasn't he? And that was just an estimate, though, wasn't it? Yeah, Carl, you nutcase. That's weird. That's so weird. But cool. Yeah. There you go. Oh, what time? Oh, God, we are getting a little bit late, aren't we? We are getting a bit late, and it is quite. Oh, thank you. I found something.
Yeah, we're not stopping the stream until you put that wig on and use that gavel.
I'm not. I
Innit?
think
you won't be a wig time anyway.
To be honest, because
You
of
do,
the
that's
stuff
true.
we've been talking about, I don't think it would be a good idea.
No,
To where actually, I don't think it would be a good idea.
Let's
I don't
talk
think-
about
I
something
think
else.
we
and
should
then use
want
it.
something light. I mean, I think we
Yeah.
all have mixed opinions on this, and
I was
this
going to
all-
go right. I was going to talk about. There was a thing I was going to talk about a clothing brand which I can never
Oh,
pronounce
well,
properly.
I'd save that for Friday now.
But
I think this
that's
has been
that's a Friday stream, and I think
Yeah.
we will talk about it because that's a really massive thing. That's really cool. That. You know
Yeah.
what
I think we should just have it a bit lighter now. It's been quite heavy for the last hour. should just have a bit of a maybe some
Yeah.
just a lighter conversation.
Absolutely, yeah. That is correct. Right, okay, so what we got then? What we got, Cal? You got something, haven't you?
Pollution.
Oh, just before we go any further,
Go on.
I have to tell a secret about something. I've got a secret to say.
Go on, lad.
That we have never fallen out, have we, Cal?
Oh no, with me and you've been solid.
We've never fallen out ever.
No.
So when people think we did fall out, what they don't realise is we never fell out.
No.
We were just pretending to fall out to find something out, information that this person who's obviously very intelligent, who obviously isn't, was telling horrible things about people. And we now know everything that was said. Do you know why? Why do we know why? Why do we know, Cal? Why do we actually know now what was said? Why does me and Ben know what was said?
They were listening.
We listened to the whole conversation. And I just want to leave that there. That's
And if the
what a
person
shame.
who we may be speaking about wants to know why this happened, don't pretend to be other people to cause problems.
It's just not very nice. It's not very British, is it, Cal? It's not a very British old cham, is it? It's not nice. And it's just really nice. It's really nice that you do people, even you might not like the stream or whatever. The stream's great. We love it. We do it for other people. It's really cool. But what you realise is the more you watch it, the more you're helping us. The more you comment.
Honestly, I think you should play that video.
You're just helping us so much.
I think you should play the video.
I'm going to do a big reveal Friday. Friday will be the big reveal where we have a new video for some of our greatest supporters of all time, and it'll be great, and that'll be cool. Moving on then, Callum. We just had to get out, didn't we,
while
Cal?
we're on about that, if anyone does have pictures of any Cooperman Plays merch, please send pictures in the Discord.
Yes, please,
so
yeah.
we can be in this video on Friday.
Absolutely, yeah. The big video coming out Friday, and not forgetting, right? There's a massive. This is huge, right? And what you have to realise is, right, all the people that you said horrible things about, they all know. They all know about it. They all know now. They all know. Everybody knows. It's finished. It's finished.
It's a good job they're not getting sued for I've forgotten the word.
Defamation.
Defamation of character.
Yeah.
So not very
I'm
nice.
telling you now.
Let's just say
I'm telling you now.
Well, I wouldn't. I'd just leave it.
I've had issues in the past. I'm not going to go into them, but I've actually spoke to a lawyer about this, and for what I was speaking to him about, you know, it was nothing to do with this person, but that was nowhere near the information that we have, and they could have prosecuted that person.
Oh, we've got all the proof in the world. It's unbelievable. We won't go into detail.
I'm telling you.
Enough to see it. Honestly, I looked into doing this for a previous reason, and we 110% could sue him for defamation of character.
It's just a shame that people have to get very, very jealous. And
it's ridiculous.
This is what I learned. I'll tell you something this is something that I learned, Cal, many years ago. Right? Is if you've got a group of people, and you ask the individual people who is the most courageous in the group, and they say me, as in them, right? Yeah. And they all say that they're the most intelligent, right? Because that's how they think. That's how their brain thinks. Then that is a group of people that's just very poisonous and venomous, and they just don't like each other. Really, it's funny. You can be in a group of people that you've actually said terrible things to each other, to other people about them, and the only reason that you go back to them because you can't be with the people that you really like, because they're not your friend anymore.
I feel like you could tell these other people the story, just don't mention any names, because they might be watching. They could maybe learn this information.
Oh yeah, if anybody wants to know anything, we can. Obviously we're going to leave it, aren't we, Carl? We're not going to get involved in it. We're just going to leave it. But if the crap carries on,
I'm telling you,
yeah,
you better watch out.
You better not cry.
Because Santa Claus is coming to town.
I'm telling you now, you better bloody watch out.
Better bloody not cry.
Just 1 second. Right, hold on a second, folks. Just 1 minute. We're just going to just give us 1 second. Just give us one.
better not watch. Oh, no, they're not the words. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why.
We
Santa
are
Claus
back
is
on the Cooper
coming.
Man Play Show. Yes, folks, it's very simple. It's everybody knows. Everybody knows you're not a very nice person, and everybody knows now, and we've got the proof for that. You better bloody watch out, you buggers. But no, just my advice is this, right? You know, right? It's like, look, right? If someone doesn't want to like be your friend anymore, right? Because you're a twat, right? And fuck off. That's it. That's the end of it. Just leave us. Just leave it. Leave us alone.
Well, just don't respect my family.
You know, just don't be nasty. You don't have to say nasty things.
It's just sad at the end.
It's
of
silly.
it.
It's just sad. It's sad. And one day, you'll say to the wrong person. They won't be very happy.
Anyway, moving on from that.
Moving on from that very quickly.
Doesn't deserve
go
that.
for it, Mark.
Parents,
Should
go for it. They
Go
be
for it.
punished for their children's mistakes?
Well,
discuss.
I've
What
actually,
mistakes, though?
believe it or not, right?
What mistakes?
Well, can I, before we go any
Yeah.
further, just quickly, right? I was actually in a meeting once about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, where we're all round, and we're actually, this is a discussion that we was having with social services, and they were actually saying this, should they? And this was when, if you remember, Bo, about 2010, 2011, there was a law coming into the fact, wasn't there, where what they were going to do is, kids not going to school. This is why
Oh, yeah.
this law came in, and now that you know that, fucking hell, Carl's just put my mind right off it now. Shut up, Carl, you weirdo. Now that you know, we're seeing in the news more and more and more often, right, that parents are getting fined for the kids not going to school. This is where it started from. So go for it. So I've got a bit of experience talking about this and
Yeah. So I'll let you
Go for it.
I'll let Jean take this one.
Yes, please. Go for it.
I guess it depends on the severity, obviously.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you see, parents now get charged if their children don't go to school.
Just 1 second. Go on. Just 1 second. Sorry, back in the room. We are back in the room. Back in the room. Back in the room. You're back in the room.
As I was saying, now parents have to pay for their children for not going to school,
Very true. Yeah.
like for holidays and stuff like that, which really, I don't think they should really take them out of school for holidays. But I can understand why they do, because it's cheaper.
Carl's like the stream. It took you 2 hours, but he's finally like
I don't even know how to like the stream. How do I like the stream?
Go into
I've
Facebook.
been watching it for 2 hours.
Oh no, I'm on
just-
the.
yeah.
Can I not do?
Yeah.
Can you not do it on Twitch?
No, you can't.
No, you can. I think you can share it. Can you share it on Twitch?
I don't think you
know.
can follow on
You sure?
Twitch, subscribe.
No, you
but
can't. You can't actually.
You can like and share on Facebook and stuff, or YouTube.
But go on. Sorry, Jean. Go for it. Go for it.
Parents seem to get blamed for their children's reactions. Well, in my opinion, sometimes that's bad parenting. Sometimes children will be children.
Carl's saying, Jesus, you'd have been charged a fortune. It's horrible.
What?
Your own son saying, Jesus, you would have been charged a fortune.
Oh God.
Bugger.
Well,
Go
I was
on.
good. I was good to you, mate.
Ben Watkins likes the stream. Thanks, Ben. Thank you very much. I hope you're real friends.
I will
real
say.
friends and of the
I will
community.
say that I brought my lads up
To be
properly
very respectful.
and to be very respectful,
Yeah. And really
towards
punch hard.
adults.
Yeah, we
And I
sent us to
taught them-
boxing, everything, didn't you? So it's a boxing, karate,
yeah.
Wing Chun. Obviously, I did army karate as well because I talked to Colin
I mean,
about a bit of army karate.
They went.
every
They
night,
went
you
to
know, so.
scouts. They went to Cubs. They did all the usual things: football, boxing, whatever.
Yeah,
You did everything, But
but that was a part of.
that was their part of growing
we were very
up,
lucky.
and that was
we were very, very
the
lucky,
way
wasn't we?
I brought them up.
Yeah, we were very lucky, really.
You were
know.
lucky.
We was lucky, and that's why Jean Cooper, Jean the Queen, said to me tonight. I've got to share this with you. She said, "Do you want me to do tonight?" And I said, "Well, yeah, of course I do." And I said, "Why would you ask such a silly thing? You're as much important as anybody else." And she said, "Oh, well, I don't feel as if, like, you know what I mean? I don't feel as if I'm in the way." But I think we can all agree. That Jean's is more
Who's in
important
the way?
probably than me. Jean feels that she's
In the way of what?
well, she's like, I don't know. It's weird. I didn't understand where it was coming from. I've got no idea. I mean, to be honest,
I think Jean's just
without
as
you,
important
we
as
can't
me,
have the
Callum, and
yeah.
anybody else on
We
the
couldn't
show.
have the show. Obviously, I mean, I'm the most important, of course.
Yeah.
But really, thanks, Callum, for agreeing.
You didn't have to agree so quickly,
You
Karen.
didn't have to agree so quickly, do you?
Sorry,
You
I'm
weirdo.
typing a message.
Well,
at the same
don't type
time.
messages. Don't just leave it. Sort it out afterwards, mate. Just put it down, leave it, buddy, and deal with the aftermath of the bullshit later,
Right,
mate.
anyway, we'll
I
get
mean,
back
so
on track.
stupid,
Jean,
innit? Anyway, go on,
you're
carry on.
very important.
Yeah, you are
part
very,
of
very
this,
important.
And everybody here, you're probably the most popular.
Actually, more important than me, to be quite
And
honest.
two,
Yeah.
I'm like a monkey who presses
Should
buttons.
parents get charged for their for their kids'
Well,
music?
this is a really good topic.
It's a very
Jean.
difficult subject, this is, because, first of all, it depends on the age of the child.
Okay.
Depends on Gina Queen.
And also, if you've got very young children and they misbehave, well, then I think that is bad parenting. I
yeah,
really
but
do.
sometimes kids can have ADHD and things like that, and
Yeah.
mental health issues.
on
And
that-
problems,
Look
you know
at
what
the
I mean?
trouble you was.
Yeah, I mean, I was hyperactive for
He
years.
was absolutely.
Changed my diet,
I think
different person.
Well,
Believe it, wouldn't it?
I've said this before. I was the contact
It's
mother
unbelievable.
for the Northwest
I think ADHD, ADD,
for that particular thing.
autism. I think that's a different that's a different category.
yeah, if you're just a little shit,
If
that's different. Isn't
but
it? If you're a
yeah,
little sod.
but there's parents who do try and do good.
Yep,
and their
I
kids
know.
are just
swine.
buggers.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
there is,
give
yeah,
you an
yeah.
instant. I'll give you an instance of something. Where I used to live, right? It was in a children's school. It was a school with education for young boys, really, from the age of 10 to 18. We could have kept until they were 21, but 18 was a normal time. And there was a lad brought in, and he was put in secure because he went out one night and started a fire with a piece of rag and pushed it through. Oh no, he set fire to a car.
Oh,
He went back home, went to bed. Okay, got up in the morning, so nothing had happened. Anyway, that was in the paper, car set fire to and all that, in the local news and that. But nobody said anything to him about it. And he went out a few nights later, the same procedure, but he put some rags with oil on, petrol, whatever, pushed them through about 3 letterboxes. And he was brought to court, obviously, a juvenile court. This lad was
Oh, yeah, go on.
13. He was 13.
Yeah.
He had
Thanks, Joe.
everything you could have wanted for, everything anybody could have wished for. His parents, one was a doctor, and one, believe it or not, was a solicitor.
what was it? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I think I kind of remember who it was.
You
I'm
was
not
only
sure.
young. You was only young, Mark.
Yeah, was I? Oh, okay. go
Yeah,
on.
and
But is that
Excuse me, it's Cooperman Place. This is my alter
is
ego,
that
you see.
Thank
you.
Because the parents were good parents, or is
they
it
were too good
or the
Were they really?
busy,
because
or were they busy parents?
because he had everything. The one thing they lacked was he had no love or attention. He couldn't get the attention he wanted.
I do believe so, yeah.
He
That
fried
that
for
was
attention.
A lot, doesn't it? Yeah, it does.
Now, can you blame the parents for that?
Oh,
Well,
yeah, I don't.
They were more
Yeah.
interested in having dinner parties and one thing and another
If-
and entertaining their friends and
Yeah.
leaving him, sending him to his room when they had visitors. So what do you do?
It's a It is a tricky one because.
Pause it. Well, I can't pause it. Pause.
It's down there, isn't it?
It's down here.
It should be down there somewhere.
It's all right. I
pause
think
it.
we're
Go on,
having a
go on, Jim,
technical
go on.
difficulty again. Sorry about
There you go.
this.
Sorry about that. Go on.
Couldn't see it.
Sorry, I found out the mistake. I was looking for something and it was on bloody Facebook, and I was looking for it on bloody
Twitch.
Twitch, and
Yeah.
I was looking for it. No, I was looking for it on YouTube.
Technology,
I see the
technology,
wrong
Mark.
one. What a weirdo I am.
It's a very difficult one because
Yeah.
No, that lad finally grew up and he went to prison.
if a well, he just sounds like he was a bastard. If somebody refuses to go to school one time, right, and the parents are like, all right, you didn't go to school, make sure you go to school, okay. If it's a repeated pattern, right, and the parents are just choosing the easy option, going, oh, that was very naughty, you shouldn't do that again. But they're not really going to do anything about it.
You got to do something about it. You got to.
Then I think,
Look, if you're a parent, you take control.
yeah.
And if you can't take control, then you are not going to be a good parent. I'm sorry, that's it.
Because like I said, I do like there is kids out there who just like some are just uncontrollable little bastards who just
Little buggers, aren't they?
yeah they
Right,
are,
little buggers.
and the parents do try the best, but then there's some parents out there who
There you
just
go.
who are
My
just
sense is
like
back now.
who are just like my pet, like the teachers are like my parent, your child's not going to school, and they're like, what do you want us to do about it? She or he doesn't listen to us either. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's when
Yeah, and
social
they
services.
just like dumbfounded.
Yeah.
It's very.
And then
That's
they'll-
when social services have to step
Oh,
in
yeah,
and,
get
and,
social
and
services
deal with
in.
it, and that's what
Well,
happens.
I
You can't do it.
no,
I believe if you're not able to control or look after a child,
no, I don't think it's like
I think
they're-
social services
they're not-
need to come in.
I don't think it's they're not able
You
to
know?
control it. I think.
No,
they're-
what I mean
they're-
by social services coming, I don't mean come in and take the kids, because that would be. I wouldn't wish
Yeah.
it on anybody. I think that's the last thing.
No,
that
but
should ever
social
happen to anyone,
services
right?
can
but social,
help.
Yeah, but social
Yeah.
services can come in and they can help people and give them guidelines.
And they can actually
help
take
people,
the children
you
to
know,
school
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
stay with
they
them.
Can, yeah, they can actually people to pick them up in the morning.
then
So, I mean, I've done that
like,
myself. I've actually been to people's houses,
like-
pick the kids up and take them to
You
school.
do that.
for
You
them
do that for
because
every child.
Yeah, I
in
used to
the
have a
country.
neighbour that got done
Can't.
for all the time.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's,
He lived
it's
next door
crazy.
to me, and
I think.
he never got up in the morning, and the social workers would come and take his kids to my school.
I
That's
think.
right,
I think
yeah.
it should be like.
Well, that wouldn't mean social workers. They'd be like,
They'd
they'd be child workers. They'd be like carers, kind.
Oh yeah,
It's-
sorry,
it's
yeah,
different.
whatever
It's
you refer
It's the
to
same
as.
kind of thing. But
I think it should
different.
be like if the parents like because there's parents out there like, look,
Yeah, that's right, Ben. That's
what
right,
do you
Ben.
want? What do you want us to do? They don't listen to us as well. You know what I mean? We just sit
Yeah.
here and do fuck
I
all.
think
though.
sometimes parents, right? See, parents can be ill as well. They can have issues as well. and
Sure, yeah.
They
That's-
might be poorly. They
yeah.
might have mental
But-
health issues. They might have ailments. They might not be able to get up and,
And
walk
that's
and
it,
things
yeah,
like
that's
that.
a
They might
different
be,
category as well
Might be in
in-
terrible
in
like,
itself.
partnerships and things like that. So what happens is social services come along and they will come and help them not because they can't do it themselves. It's because sometimes they're not able to do things themselves. They can't do things, so they need a bit
yeah,
of help.
I
you know.
understand that.
And
yeah.
that's
I
there's
think
nothing wrong with that.
that's a different category.
That's a big
yeah.
mental health thing, I think,
Yeah.
as well. I mean, if more parents shouting out, I need help,
I'm targeting.
Great.
I'm targeting more parents who are like
they don't really
they,
give a
They
shit.
know their child's not going to school, but
Yeah.
when the child comes back, they're just like, "You're right."
Whatever,
But
yeah.
they
yeah.
go out. They go uptown.
I think kids need love. I think kids really need love, and the best people
Look-
to give kids love are the parents. Now, if the
think-
parents
yeah.
aren't able to do that,
I know
then
it's an
unfortunately,
old-fashioned
you know,
saying. I know it's old-fashioned, and you probably
Don't
think
say spoil the
I'm
rod.
wrong.
Go on.
But if you buy a puppy, you train it. And I think it's the same with children.
I think that's a different.
You
Yeah.
train it with
They're kind of
love
different though,
and
aren't they?
Yeah, when you say
attention.
training, you don't mean keep it in a cage and whip it with a
Oh
whip.
God, no,
and
no!
take it out on a lead. We don't mean that kind of
Oh, I
training.
used to enjoy
We
when
don't
my
mean
dad
that kind of
trained
training.
me like that.
Yeah,
No,
but you
no,
liked
no.
it. Anyway, let's stop it, Colin. Let's go down that
Why
way.
do you
Jesus
do
Christ.
that, Mark?
No, it was I'm trying to cover for Callum's horrible weirdness that he does sometimes, and I've got to make humour of it so we don't get sued. Kind of like that in a way, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you 100%. Jean the Queen, which I'll have to call you now, Jean the Queen. I can't call you anything else. I've got to call you that, I'm afraid, because that's in your contract. These all get back rubs and tuppence. I don't know what's your payment.
Well, I've never been
You don't
paid
want to know
yet.
my payment. It's not PG.
Yeah, I can't tell you about Callum's payment. That's secret. That's secret. Mark's obviously. We can't talk about that either. That's contract. But your payment will have to be. I'm going to have to start doing something for you, Jan. I think we're going to have to. What we're going to have to do, right? I think we need to do a little. What I'd like to do. I think I'd like to do something big. We're going to do something big for the stream in December, guys. Right? In December, I'm telling you now, right? Callum, in December, we've got something big planned, don't we?
Oh yeah, the Christmas giveaway.
Massive planned, right? Aren't we? Mark doesn't know much about it, Simone, but I've not told really much about it. But some of the stuff that was going to be some big shit.
Some good stuff.
I've managed to get hold of quite a few bits so far.
Oh, nice.
Callum, add me on Facebook. Cal, add me on Facebook. All right, mate. Yeah, Cal, your dreams come true.
Yes.
Yes, Dirty Joe. Dirty Joe, it's a date.
I'll go through it. I'll
It's a
do it after
date.
this, pal.
Yeah, we'll do it after this, mate. But because we'll all be in Discord, so guys, we'll all be in Discord afterwards anyway, won't we, Cal? You'll be in Discord, won't we? Yeah. I think we'll definitely be in Discord after this.
Yeah.
But yes, massive giveaway coming soon.
Massive
Mark.
winter wrap up coming.
It's unbelievable, mate. There's going to be? I've managed to get in touch, and they've sent me. NP, what does that mean?
No problem.
No problem. Okay. I've managed to get a controller. This is an Xbox controller. I don't know if you can use it with PlayStation. I think you can actually.
It was
It's a Ghost Recon.
Oh, nice. I love that game.
Yeah, it's a Ghost Recon controller made by what's the company called? They make headsets as well. What do they call them? Cal, what are they called, mate?
Turtle Beach.
Turtle Beach.
Turtle Beach.
Made by
Should have asked me
Turtle
about
Beach.
headphones then. I'm very bad with headphones.
Yeah, you keep breaking them. But anyway, yeah, sound. Don't get me going on sound. You know what it's like. A mukbang.
You and audio.
We can do a mukbang as well. Actually, if you really want to do a mukbang, right? If we get enough donations to buy the food, we'll do a mukbang. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got to admit something tonight. I'll tell you right at the end, right? But yeah, we got all sorts. We're going to be giving away a load of
do you
rave
mind if I
stuff.
just say one thing in a second?
No.
No problem in a second. Is that all right? What do you think, Mark?
No.
No, sorry, mate.
I'm fucking with you.
Course you can. Right. But yeah, we're gonna be giving away branded stuff that we got. We got loads of shirts, jumpers. Might even do a special Christmas jumper. There'll be underwear. We'll be giving away as well. My own underwear will be being given away. Last time it was won by China. I think she's still got them now. She keeps them.
This time it's going to be me on a fake account.
Yeah. Callum wants them this time, but you've got to be in it to win. That's all I can say. Hold on, what's this?
Ben went around to China's the other day, and those underwear went missing.
Those underwear went missing.
Yeah, when Ben went round.
My God!
Coffee cabinet.
You're
joking.
Every time,
it's not really. It's just the underwear in a KFC eating bucket.
Every time I hear him on Discord, I always hear him sniffing something like. Do you know,
What,
like
Callum or Ben?
Ben.
But I don't think Ben sniffs, smart. Ben, mate. Ben would rather Ben's probably he'd set him on fire outside and throw him. He would not. I'm telling you now.
That's what he says to you.
He hates shit like that. He hates it. Don't wind Ben up, because Ben. I tell you what, Ben. Right. I've seen Ben, right? When Ben gets angry, I'm telling you, right? It takes 6 massive adults to hold him down. He's honestly, when Ben goes nuts,
is he like a wild gorilla?
he's like, mate, when you think of wild gorilla, think of King Kong.
Okay.
Right, Ben
He's a big guy.
Ben's nuts, man. He's nuts, man. He's not nuts, but he.
got
he's,
When he's angry, he'll fight.
He'll fight as if if it's his last breath, man. He's a big guy, man. He's a big. I don't sniff. I release liquid. Right, I don't know what that he licks what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Carl's put he licks the gusset. That's an old name for.
I release liquid.
I don't sniff. I release. Somebody must have got his phone.
We all
'Cause
release
I
it.
don't.
That's him, right, Ben? We are. We're getting close.
You have definitely got a date with Cal.
What a sick rebuttal, though. I don't sniff. I release liquid, bitch.
I think what he meant to mean is I don't sniff them. I go green with anger.
Right, yeah, and then pisses
Or is it
everywhere.
envy? Hell no. That's more like the Ben we know. Someone must have got his
I've
phone
got
then.
an
That's weird.
interesting topic for you to discuss right now. if
Go
you
on then.
want to.
Let's go for it. Are you okay though?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Or
Why?
do you have to get off or anything?
No,
Or
no.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay. You're all right. Everything's good.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Right.
All right. I'll leave you alone.
Um,
Well.
should the UK get free internet in areas that don't usually get internet access, like in town?
So do you mean like? Well,
1 sec.
funny
Pete,
enough.
Someone's ringing me.
Well, just ignore it.
Bye, Callum.
Oh God, Jesus Christ. Right.
Yeah. In terms of like say if you're in town.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere to get an internet connection, should there be like free access in those areas, train stations, bus stations?
There kind of is. You find that there is a lot of that anyway, isn't there?
But
There's a lot of that
should
anyway.
there be should it be
Oh,
like
he's back.
all
Someone's
over
back. Hold on. He's come back.
the
Are
UK?
you back, Cal?
Yeah, it's just someone ringing about the dog. My mum.
Oh, are you okay?
The dog's been
Everything
up.
good,
Yeah,
man?
no.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna say
I think Callum should do a sponsored shave, mate. Why do you do a sponsored shave, Cal, for charity? And all they give me all the money, and we give it to charity.
No.
I'll do it.
I'm not shaving.
Mark will shave.
Yeah.
Will you do a Christmas shave, Mark, or what?
Yeah,
I'll
man.
shave my hair. I'll shave my head hair, but not my beard.
Oh, well, that's good enough for me. So, how much money would we have to make to give to charity? We will, because we won't rob anyone. We will give the money to charity, won't we? We would do that.
Brian House, it'll go to.
It'll go to Brian House. There
Brian
you go.
House.
So how much would we have to raise? Because I'll sort it all out tonight, Cal. No, are you being serious? Would you shave your head?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I prefer having a skinhead.
Because once we go down this road,
You can't.
we're kind
you
of
can't step out.
Yeah, we're kind of on it, right?
Why don't you
I'm
shave yours, Mark?
No, I wouldn't shave
It's
my
for
head.
charity.
He's
No
never
way.
grow back.
Mine would probably never grow back.
It's
mate.
for charity.
Gene should
What
do
does
what?
what does the chat think?
What?
should
No,
the
I am not
chat
doing.
think?
No, I
You're
can't
not
do it,
even.
man.
So you're saying no to charity?
Yeah, but if I shave my head, mate, right, I would look like a cancer
Yeah,
victim.
but you're saying no
would, yeah.
to charity. I get it.
I
No,
look
understand.
like, mate.
I
I'm
understand.
honestly, man.
No,
when
you're
I
saying
had
no.
all my hair, and my hair started falling out, I looked really ill,
You're
mate.
saying no to charity. That's all I understand.
Right, I'm saying no to charity. I'm saying
That's fine.
no to charity.
That's fine.
But Callum, would you do it?
I'd shave my head hair, yeah. I like having a
Callum
skinhead.
would shave his head hair. How
I'm
much
probably gonna
money?
shave it soon anyway.
Okay, we have to make where we got to get to, and what I'll do a big check, and I'll think, you know what I mean? I'll actually go there, and we'll go there, and we'll do it, man. We'll do it, yeah.
Gene, what about you?
What charity are we doing it for?
We're going to do it for Brian House,
Brian House.
children,
Right.
kids with like it's a lot of
It's,
end of life care.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of what?
End of life, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Do you wanna-
It's really nice. It's
Do,
really.
do you want to get involved
Not
in?
that's
Do you want to
really
get
nice,
involved
but
in this,
it's-
Gene? Would you shave your head,
You're
Gene?
going to shave your
No,
head, Gene,
I
or
don't
what?
want to shave my head. No,
Unbelievable.
I do a lot.
sure about that?
We do a lot.
We
for
do a
Brian
lot for
House.
charity,
We
actually.
do a lot. for
Unbelievable,
Brian
Jeff.
House. We
do
raised
do a
10
lot.
grand
We do
the
do
other year.
Yeah, we did a lot,
last
didn't we?
year.
Yeah.
We raised £10,000.
What
and
was
that
that all
was-
just say that naughty calendar Cooper did?
No. No. It was the football team, the youngsters' football teams.
Oh, nice.
They did shopping. They went into supermarkets
Wow.
and packed the shoppers' bags up for them and got money for that. They went round with the buckets, in the outside the supermarkets. Obviously, you got to get the permission.
Oh yeah.
And every two lads or girls had one adult with them to make sure everything was okay. Oh, they're well looked after. They don't do anything underhand. But we got £10,000 for that, and it all went to Brian House. Yeah,
It's really good.
yeah. So we do quite a lot for charity.
Oh, Ben, even in the Discord, man, you can't put. I don't know what words it was, but it won't let it won't let you write them, mate.
Do you know what the funny thing
won't,
is?
Won't let him write them.
Do you know what the funny thing is? Don't even have any words. I don't even have any words crossed off. So he's found the
so
word that got banned.
Ben has found an actual word that's banned
From an unbannable
from an unbannable where we can talk about anything. Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah,
Good for
don't.
him.
Yeah, the big dog has been warned. Not you, right, Ben. You've not been warned by us.
Hey, Ben,
this is by Discord as a company.
Ben's gonna get banned next.
Yeah. How can you get banned from a service? He's staff.
Yeah, he's
What's
on,
that?
yeah.
Oh, he's been done again. Ben, you've been done again for bad words,
Ben,
mate.
stop, mate.
They helped already cross the road even when they didn't want to cross. That is correct. That's more like it, Ben. That sounds good.
Got staff out of
That's
control.
pretty
You're
cool.
on thin ice, Ben.
But yes, yeah. You're supposed to show an example, Ben, you bugger. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, it is crazy. What the hell are we talking about? Charity, right? Well,
yeah,
right.
charity.
Jean's obviously not going to shave her head. How about your moustache? No.
Get lost.
I'm joking. Late one tonight. I see Venoms is in the house.
Hello, Venoms.
Yes, Venoms. How are you, me old
Hiya.
cocker? Yes, Venoms here. It is a bit of a late one. We're starting to lose people now because we're just talking dribble
Still
now.
in my
actually, mate.
bedtime.
It's nearly bedtime for young lad. How are you doing, Venoms? I hope you're okay. And I heard you had a very nice stream, which is very exciting. I'm very pleased. But that's good.
You got more people than you, Mark.
I had to do some swaps. Been here for a while. Don't start, please. Please don't start, Mark Hargreaves, please. Thank you. That's what you get, you see. You get the Hargreaves treatment, Harrison. Bedtime, I meant all-nighter, I heard. Oh, mate, hey, you heard
Yeah,
about me
right,
as well,
yeah,
have you?
fucking hell.
You've heard about me. Oh, that's true, man. I am an all-nighter. Do you think this is... No, I can't say that. I was going to say something about what I said to my mum about a couple of weeks ago about something, and I'm not going to say it. I'm a really good... Anyway, but whatever.
I've got something that we can talk about.
Go for it, mate.
It's the other one.
Thank you, Venom.
Should museums and zoos be free?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but how are they going to?
I think the government.
Animals?
I think the government should pay, because I'm not being funny, right? Zoos are very, very important to the environment and what we need. What we need as a planet, we need to be able to. I think you should release the video tonight, not Friday. Okay, mate. It's on another computer. If it's here, mate, I will do it. I don't think it is though. Watch this. It's going to be here, innit? I don't think it's here,
Well,
mate.
Mark does that. What do you think, Gene? Should zoos and museums be free? And this is for the chat as well. What do you guys
I don't
think?
know, really.
There's a lot that go
Have
into
any
it
of
as
you
well.
ever worked in a zoo?
No.
See, this is one thing
Well,
that I've actually.
I've been to a zoo once.
So this would be interesting to get your point of
And
view
it stunk,
on,
mate.
on
Really
this.
stunk. Not bad.
No, it was just mucking out. I mean, I've dealt with some animals, learned about animal care doing it, but it was, of course, I did it. My high school for 3 years, like we went there, we cleaned out the elephant. Do you know, like obviously, most of the animals they were put separately. We got to feed them as well and all that. But the amount of work is a lot of work. So I get the fact that they have to do it privately, in a sense. I think if they were run by the government, it wouldn't be as good. But it is something about educational. Like Cooper said, it does help the environment. They have breeding programs.
I think, yeah.
You know, stuff like that. All stuff to help.
I mean, because it's so expensive. Let's be honest, right? When you go to the zoo, right, it's expensive.
Oh.
It's not cheap.
You see, I've got.
You know. Do you know what Shih Tzu is? Yeah, it's a zoo with no animals. It's a small dog, but it is actually a zoo with no animals.
They still make.
There you are.
They still
Thank
make.
Off home, mate. Your camera seems to be working now, all right, Callum. It's weird, isn't it? It's starting to work now.
They still make money off other
don't
stuff
know,
as
mate.
well, like their own merchandise.
Yeah, they have their
and
own
stuff
merch,
like
and
that.
they have burger stops, and
I
they
know,
sell
yeah.
stuff, and they do stuff. They
See,
do all
I
sorts of
think
stuff
I
like
think
that.
animals should be in their own wild country.
Yeah, but they should. But sometimes I think they're
I
brought.
think,
I
so,
think
yeah, but
sometimes-
there are
Batman.
places abroad that look after these animals,
Yeah.
and then they let them out into the wild if they can.
I
Yeah.
mean, how zoos started, right? Zoos never, right? Zoos did. Let's be honest, right? Zoos never started because it was for the protection of animals.
No.
No way.
No.
Right?
Oh, it
No,
used to be for
Zoos-
payments.
Started for dollars.
Yeah.
They
bills,
used to be- they
basically.
used
Zoos were there so
horrible.
rich people could go and look at a giraffe or a pig
Yeah,
or an. But
yeah.
saying that though, we'd never see one though, would we? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but no. I mean, you've got the internet and the
Right.
people.
Is
I
Joe?
don't know.
Is Joe about? Is Joe in the chat still? Joe, are you in the chat, mate?
It's,
I need
it's
you
not
to
the
tell
same.
me
I'll tell
if
you
you're
that.
in there, Joe.
No.
Please. Thank you.
Actually, what you mentioned, giraffe. That I've stroked one like fed it like directly.
What?
You know.
You've stroked a giraffe.
I bet you.
Oh
have.
yeah, it was for research.
Did you get in trouble for that?
What was that last
A
night?
little bit.
What was
Oh,
his name?
just
George. Hello,
No,
I'm
but
George the giraffe.
it was one of the best like experiences in my life. It was
What?
something so big
What did-
and like massive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That doesn't
Well,
help.
Callum,
That doesn't help.
what you do in your own time, mate, is your own concern.
I will release.
really-
Right, listen. If I could release the video, I would.
What video?
I can. I've got a video. I've got a video that we've made. Me and Callum made it with the help of Ben, and we have made a video, and it's very, very funny.
Right, release
But
it then.
unfortunately, it's on that. It's on that. It's on the co-pilot's computer.
Right, do you want me
and
to send it to you?
unfortunately,
I can do that now. I'm really good technically.
go for it then.
technically
If you
gifted.
find it,
Where is it?
I don't. I'm not sure. I'd rather do it Friday, but if you want to release it, we can do it today. Oh my God,
What's
you're gonna release the video.
What's it called?
The video is called. What's it called? Oh no, don't ask Colin. Shit me. If you go to latest, go to downloads. Just go to downloads.
It should be the top one as
Go
far as I know.
downloads. Should be the top one. Send it to me and send it to. Don't send it to my Facebook and shit like that, for Christ's sake. Send it to.
Is that what it's called there?
Which one, mate?
Is that what it's called?
Give us an idea of it without saying it.
Can you see that?
It'll be the last one.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's the one. That one. Can you? What are you going to send it me to?
I'll send it to your email.
If you don't release it, you're a chicken. No, I'm trying to. Hurry up. I've got to go to bed. Carl's got to go to bed. I've got to release the video. It's not that much. It's no big deal, really, the video, is it, Carl?
It's
You know
just,
what I mean?
it's just to support. It's just to show support for the people who support us.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's really, really cool. Oh, no, there's two.
What?
Do the other one. The one where... Are we on about...
There's
Which one are we on about?
one.
The second one, the
there's
newest
that's got
one.
bracket.
Not the other one that says...
Mm.
Not
No,
that
just-
one.
Just the newest one.
Not the really nasty one, but the one that's a little bit nasty.
If you want to call it that,
Okay,
yeah.
no problem.
I'm going to send it to your private messenger.
Okay, so you're sending it to Messenger. Here we go, folks. Let's find the message. See if we can find it. Here we go. Right, hold on a second. Get ready for this. This is a good video. Good video.
There's two, by the way.
There's two. It's the latest one, I think. The latest one. It's not that good. The other one was better, where we was a bit naughty. I think we should do a new one actually, but I
We'll
don't-
sort that in the
hold on.
future.
You know,
Okay.
I can't get it on here, Mark. I don't think mate, I can't get it because I'd have to sign into it, and I can't get it, mate. I can't get that, buddy.
You know what?
Or can I? Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Excuse me.
If this works, mate, I can get it. Sorry about this, folks. We are having massive issues here.
Oh, but
darlings.
well, why did you doing this? I'll speak about what I was going to
Yes,
mention.
please. Yeah. Go for it, mate.
Now,
It's all yours.
it's getting to Christmas, and one of the things I've seen all over the news lately, and I saw it last year, and I think a bit the
Yeah.
year before, is people buying people dogs. They're getting
Oh,
used to
right,
this
okay,
family
yeah.
over Christmas, and in the new year, they're then deciding that they can't deal with this hassle after
Yeah.
getting this new dog, and then they're putting it up for adoption or sending it away. Now, I get that. I get that you maybe can't deal with it, but that is so heartbreaking to that dog. So if you're someone buying someone a dog without for a surprise, I
don't do it,
wouldn't
man.
do
It's
that.
disgusting.
I
Isn't
would-
it?
Well,
would ask them.
actually, in this
Really bad.
this week I found something out about this.
Oh, go on, yeah.
My sister-in-law
Oh, yeah.
She's just lost her dog and she's tried to get another one.
Did
The
she not get
procedure now to get a dog from a dog's home, the RSPCA, anywhere
it's a
like
lot
that,
harder.
Drop it in
it's a
Messenger,
lot
Marcus.
harder.
And I think
First
that's
of all,
good. It's,
Oh, it's too
First
big,
of
innit?
all, they send you forms to fill in. Then they'll send you
See
an
that there, Mark?
appointment.
If you really want to really get sit there, there's a little pen drive.
Hang on,
We'll
then
just
they'll
do that.
send you an
That could
appointment
work.
to go and see the dog
Just send
and
them
see if
both,
the
mate.
dog likes you.
yeah.
But you don't walk away with that dog, no. Then
no.
they go to your house
In there.
and they vet you
No.
and your garden
Oh, you can't.
and
There's no
make sure
fake.
everything's
Would
okay
you-
there.
We'll sort the video
Oh, yeah,
for Friday.
and
I'm
I think
sorry.
that's good because
And I
Right.
think it's
We're going to sort the
brilliant.
video out Friday, guys. It's too much hassle to sort it out.
Okay.
It's on a different computer and everything. I'm
So
really
no,
sorry.
you just can't walk into a dog's home and just say, no, I'll
Well,
have that one.
They come and check your house out and everything now, don't
Oh,
they?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
mad,
They
innit?
send you forms to fill in first of all.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Then they send you an appointment to go and see the
Are
dog.
they really? You're
And then
joking.
you
Okay.
don't bring it away that day, as I've just said.
Well,
They have to
and
come
look
to
at
your
as
house
well
then and
everything,
vet
don't they?
you.
So what do you think
yeah.
about zoos? And so should we? Right, I think zoos should be like. I don't know. I think the government should have a little bit of help to. I think the government should help.
Yeah, but the
because
government should help a bit more towards
Yeah, but
a
the
lot of things, Mark.
Yeah, but there's things
I
that
mean,
the government
there's
help with that I
homes-
don't think they should
There's
help as
children's
much.
homes,
Do you know what I mean?
like Brian House, they don't get no help.
That's what I mean. They don't.
It's
they're
only
not-
it
yeah.
works all on charity.
That's the.
And
do you know
these
how
kids,
bad that is when you
these
think
kids
about that?
are.
That's horrific,
well-
isn't it, Gene? That's absolutely horrific, right?
There's no hope for them.
It's. I'm not
You
being funny,
don't come
right?
out to there and walk down the road. I'm
Unless
telling
you've been
you
to
now.
Brown House, you won't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Put 'em on your OneDrive.
You will not.
They're
right.
terminally
How's
ill,
that
these
work?
kids, and it's wrong. They need all the help they can get.
I can get rid of that, can I?
Type in OneDrive.
Put them both in. Oh, sorry, Callum. Gene, go on. Sorry.
Well, I've finished really what I was saying. You know,
Yeah, it's just
it's
what it is.
it's what it is, and unfortunately, we have to go with the flow. I suppose we have to try
Yeah,
and
in that
help as
sense.
much as we can.
yeah.
It should be in at the bottom somewhere. I did a,
Videos.
I didn't put my videos. I just put them in there. Unless it's still syncing.
It's probably still sinking, mate. That.
Probably.
Sorry, folks. We're having a lot of technical difficulties here tonight. I don't know why. It's a bit mad, isn't it? But we're having a few. We had some terrible difficulties before, Matt. It was horrific. We had no sound. Everything moved, and it's crazy. It's crazy. But no, a dog isn't for Christmas. It's for Boxing Day as well. Try and save a bit.
They're both there.
Which one was it though?
Just
Which
drag
one's
'em-
the new
drag-
one?
Drag 'em both out.
But which is the new one? Can I just play it?
I don't know which one's
Wait.
the newest.
I'll find out now, mate. Hold on
That
a
one's the
second.
newest. Because that one.
Number one.
25 past 1 in the morning.
So that's the new. That one's there. That's a new one. Oh, let me just find this out. I hate that fucking photograph. Well, I've seen it. Right. Sorry about this, folks. I don't think I need. Let's go back to 720. It's worked fine. It's worked
Yeah.
all right tonight, actually.
I think it's on about the
180,
camera.
mate. Yeah, I don't think it's an issue. I think it'll be all right. Okay, folks. So what I've got this video here. Okay.
It's just
and I'm
a
gonna-
thank you to everyone who supports our stream.
A big thank you to all the people who have actually been out of their pockets. They have brought some really beautiful merchandise from us, and I'm gonna find it now. I'm gonna do this with it. Okay.
Just
And
while
I'm
he's doing
going
that, if you
to-
do have any merch, send the
Mate, why
pictures
did you
through
call it
Discord
that?
of you
Why
wearing it.
did you call it that? You
Don't
can't
forget to find.
Rename it. If you want.
Where? How can I do that?
Go back.
Right. So I need to get rid of this.
But yeah, just as I was saying, just go into Discord if you've got some Keeper Pounds Plays merch. Send us a
Right.
picture and we will put it in this video in the future. And that's our way of showing that we support you as much as you support us.
That'll do. Yeah. Thank you.
And if you have any YouTube channels, Switches, whatever, put a link. Send us a link,
Where's
and we
it
will
gone
put the
now? Oh,
link
there it is.
in the video as well.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Please do.
Just click off that for now.
Get off that completely. Redo it again. So I do apologise, these folks. Me and technology do not work very well, But this is one
This
of
is
the
age.
new videos that we've done. This is a new
He
video.
says that, but look at the studio he has.
This is if I can actually sort this out, right? You know something? I'm not getting any sound from it either. Is there anything? Come up there. Oh, you know what I'll do. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly, because I don't think I want to see anyone's reaction to this. So I'm not going to do it that way. So we're going to see if we can just do this. Okay. So folks, bear with me. I'm going to do a screen capture. I'm going to see if I can make it work. Here we go, boys and girls. Come on, that's it. Double click that, and that
Should have done it
come
on
up
the
here.
new thingy that you have.
What new thingy?
The reaction thing. Can you
Oh,
not
that
bring,
would have been that would have been great.
Can you not bring that up? No.
Actually, yeah, we could do it like that.
that'd
if
be
you want to see.
easier, wouldn't it?
Actually, well, no, because that's there. Yeah, okay, we can do that.
No,
Sorry about
I
that.
don't know if that's
This
easier.
is new. Yeah, no, because this is at 720. This one, or
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
fine.
Is it at 720 or not? Yeah, but it's not big, mate.
720.
This could be. We could make it massive. You know, the actual
Sure, yeah,
screen
go
can
for it
be
then.
full screen. You
Go
see.
for it, yeah.
So that's
Oh, like
this is
how
our
we're
new.
not involved in
This is
that.
our new little venture. This is our new little venture. So you've seen that before. You should have seen it, really. To be quite honest, you shouldn't have seen that. But I'm going to try and do this now. Here we go, Coach. We've got screen capture.
That was
That was a little.
That was the future.
That's coming soon.
That's the future.
That is coming soon. Capture window. There it is. Okay, there we go. Done. So that's done. So, oh, look at that, folks. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a nice little thing there, and we're gonna.
Can you maximise that?
We're gonna.
bad boy?
That is maximised.
No, is it? Okay.
That's
fine.
as far as
yeah,
it
it's
goes.
because of the picture.
Yeah, that's
So, guys, let me just maybe if I do that though, that make it. Yeah, oh, there you go. That's better, isn't it? So this is just a little. So the people that have brought a
Can
couple
they
now.
hear it?
Hey,
Can they hear it? Is it? all
can
right?
I don't know which one is it? It'll be browser. It's not browser. It'll be system, won't it? I think it'll be system. I think so. Right. Doesn't matter if you hear it or not. I think, to be quite honest. Let me turn that down. I do apologise for this pissing about, but we are going to do it. Right, okay, folks. It's just a little thank you made by Callum, with the help of Ben and myself. And this is just a little video. It's very short, but we're going to add to it. We've got loads to add to it, but thank you so much. Here we go, folks. There's me and Boba Fett, one of my favourite ones. It's a dog. That's an actual Cooper's Way merchandise for the dog there. Brilliant. Oh, you're joking. An advert started at the same time. I'll have to show it again. Tell us when there's no adverts, mate. There you go, folks. Oh, we're just getting that ready at the meantime. Unfortunately, the sound isn't working on it. I don't know why is the sound not working on it? I don't get it. It should be coming straight through. That's weird as hell, isn't it? Doesn't
I
really,
still
really matter.
feel like I'm being drafted.
That you probably are. I've got another video as well, but I can't play it. I was back now. Right. So I'll play it again. Sorry, in case you missed it, there's no point having the sound on because it ain't working anyway.
Try
So sod that.
browser. Is it going
Hey?
through your browser? Is that
No,
browser?
because that would be that's not for your browser,
No,
mate.
that's true.
It's not.
Not voice chat.
And
not Skype.
nothing's flashing up there at all, mate. Is it?
What's on this side?
There's nothing there, mate. It's empty. Honestly, there's nothing there, buddy. So it don't matter. So sorry, there is no sound to it,
That's
but it doesn't matter. We're gonna play it again because Callum said he missed it. This is a big thank you.
No,
Here we
it's
go.
Ben.
Here we go, folks. I'll talk about what we're doing about
it
this.
Was Ben said he missed.
Yeah, Ben missed it. So there we go. This is thanks for supporting us and all that palaver. It's really good of you. And here we go. This is it. Sorry, there's no sound. We haven't managed to do that properly. But that's I don't. I have no idea who that actually is. I'll talk about what we're doing about this. Yeah, Ben missed it. So there we go. There's me and Boba Fett. That's a special one we had made for his dog. And there's Paul Dragon there. Good lad with his merch. He won that. There's my little merch as well. Pretty cool. So I'd like to thank you for wearing your merch and and just, helping us with the stream and stuff. You know what I mean? Supporting us. It means a lot to us. Thank you so much indeed.
I like the guy in the purple. I think
the purple one's brilliant.
I think
that was a great one. I think they're all very good, though.
he's
Mark,
a super fan. I've heard anyway.
I think they're all very, very good, and we're
Yeah,
not going to go down
again-
there. I
again-
think they're all very, very good, Mark. I think they're all very, very good.
Yeah, but that guy in the purple
Indeed.
though.
Yes, I know. Very
We've
well.
all done
I know you
well.
think so. We've all done well,
Pretty
but we will be
spectacular.
doing a new one soon with loads of people on it. It'll be fantastic. I can't wait for it. It'll be great. Absolutely brilliant. So guys, I think we have come to very much the end of the stream, haven't we?
yeah.
I think that's enough. I think we've done quite enough now. And we'll do apologise for the issues that we had. We had some bad issues at the beginning. It went down and it was awful. But we got through it, didn't we? We had some good discussions tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't discuss everything we wanted to talk about. We've got a lot more to talk about than that, but we didn't do it. So we're all going to drop into the Discord. So if you'd like to talk to us in the Discord, that would be very nice. But I must warn you, only nice people allowed. Because
I'm
if you
very
ain't-
nice.
if you ain't on the list, you're not coming in. Because you know why? Because look, if you can't get in our Discord or our server,
You've done
it's
something
open
wrong.
to everybody. Everybody is welcome
If
in
you
Discord.
can't get in the Discord,
And
then
you're a nasty person.
you've been a naughty boy,
You've been a very naughty boy, and nobody's
and you're
your
not
friend
the
anymore.
Messiah.
Yeah, you're not your Messiah. You're not coming in. Yeah, you've been a very naughty boy, and it's as simple as that. So there you go. Okay, folks. So thank you so much for dropping in tonight. We can do it properly tonight. We can do it properly tonight. So just anywhere. Right, I'm not even going to say what we do here. Let's see if we can get it right. Okay. So it's ta-ra from me.
Peace out and have a good one from me.
It's a goodbye from him.
And it's a very good night from me and them.
Thank you for dropping in, and I'm going to play you my song that was made for me by a very big rap star. Has recently made me a new track. If bad people join the... Your spelling's terrible. They can't. That means they can't. If bad people join, they can't. That's what it means. How did that get through? Jesus Christ. Right. Okay. So this is the rap video with no swearing in it. Very famous one, actually. Here we go, folks. See you soon. Thanks for coming round. Thanks for stopping by. My mum made you a cup of tea. Try a bit.
Running in the
This
studio.
is made by a very big rap star. Here we
Running,
go.
running. Live in the studio, coming at you like Rey Mysterio, whipping up kicks like Bruce Lee. You really thought he was the baddest? No, that's me. I'll kick you in the knee. We don't play around here. Cooper Man plays podcast, knock your socks off, raise the roof like Messi with his lefty down the wing. Don't mess about or anything. He always delivers like Amazon Prime. He's on time. He's always on the grind, a big stepper. And he also does the webinars for me. Yeah. So, whatever.